Auntie, you don't want your husband to know about this, do you? Su Qing's grandfather had served the Lin family loyally for 30 years, but a few days ago, he died under mysterious circumstances. When Su Qing went to the Lin family seeking an explanation, the eldest young master of the Lin family broke both his legs. Su Qing was forced to live a life of humiliation for over a decade, eventually dying of starvation in the cold and hunger. Meanwhile, that Lin family young master rose to become the King of Xia, surrounded by stunning beauties, his power shaking the world and commanding the submission of millions. In this life, Su Qing has been reborn. He vows to take everything from the Lin family's eldest young master, to utterly ruin him, and make him a man hated by all, abandoned by everyone. Chapter 1 Reborn. As his consciousness returned to his body, a wave of pain surged through Su Qing. He opened his eyes and found himself lying on the ground, bruises covering his body. Memories from another life flooded his mind. He had been reborn. A cold glint flashed in Su Qing's eyes. Lin Zihao, this time I've returned with memories of my past life. I know countless heaven-shaking opportunities and hold the formulas of many secret elixirs. Let us see how you plan to fight me now. Su Qing was 20 this year. He had grown up with his grandfather, Su Qing, who had served the Lin family with loyalty and diligence for 30 years. But a few days ago, Su Qing suddenly died. Su Qing went to the Lin family seeking answers, only to be beaten brutally by their eldest young master. The Lin family was the most powerful of the 7 great families in Yunhai province. They had been merchants for generations, with business spanning real estate, finance, logistics, technology, agriculture, hospitality, and dozens of other industries. In Yunhai, the Lin family held godlike power. The current head of the Lin Corporation was Lin Baixue, who had no martial soul. Her husband, Li Qingfeng, had married into the family. Together, they had a daughter and a son. Their son, Lin Zihao, known as Yunhai's #1 young master, possessed a heaven-rank martial soul. Lin Zihao was the same age as Su Qing. Raised in luxury, he was arrogant, reckless, and overbearing. Relying on his identity as the eldest Lin heir, he acted with impunity, never putting anyone or anything in his eyes because no one dared offend this tyrant. Their daughter, Lin Qing'er, also possessed a heaven-rank martial soul. She had inherited her mother's stunning beauty, and with her cold demeanor and prestigious background, she attended the prestigious Taiwu Academy, the best in Yunhai province. She was crowned the #1 campus goddess, also known as Yunhai's first daughter. In his past life, Su Qing had been beaten nearly to death by Lin Zihao, then thrown out of the Lin family like a dog, humiliated and scorned. Though he somehow survived, because he had offended the Lin heir, no former friend or relative dared associate with him. No employer would hire him. He struggled through over a decade of hardship and eventually froze to death in a bitter, bone-chilling winter. Meanwhile, Lin Zihao soared to power, becoming a revered king whose name struck fear in all directions. He held power over life and death, was surrounded by unrivaled beauties, and had countless people groveling at his feet. Remembering all this, rage burned in Su Qing's chest. But now, he wouldn't foolishly seek revenge head-on. That would be suicide. Instead, he stared coldly at the lavish estate sprawling across thousands of square meters in front of him and sneered. In the early morning, the first warm ray of sunlight filtered into the room, gently illuminating the face of an astonishingly beautiful woman lying on the bed. She was none other than Lin Baixue, the famous CEO of the Lin Corporation. Lin Baixue slowly opened her bright, enchanting eyes, a hint of confusion in her gaze. Glancing around the room, she felt a slight headache and remembered she had gotten drunk the night before. As she got out of bed, her body felt slightly sore. Shaking her head, Lin Baixue didn't think much of it. After washing up in the bathroom and changing clothes, she brushed her long black hair over her right shoulder and put on pearl earrings. Her mature figure was flawlessly proportioned. She wore a white blouse under a pale suit jacket, a short white skirt, and high heels on her jade-like feet. Her natural aura exuded the grace and dominance of a powerful CEO, making people both nervous and captivated. She walked toward the grand hall, planning to have breakfast before heading to the company. Business always came before family matters in her eyes. She was widely recognized as a strong, capable woman. Otherwise, the Lin family wouldn't have grown so prosperous under her leadership. Chapter 2 Threatening the Lin Matriarch. The moment she stepped into the hall, Lin Baixue's eyes landed on a handsome young man sitting elegantly at the redwood dining table, calmly using a knife and fork to eat breakfast. Her memory stirred. Wasn't he this Su Qing's grandson? Her flawless face twisted slightly with disgust. Even though Su Qing had served the Lin family for 30 years, bluntly speaking, he was still just a dog of the family. Since when did a dog's grandson get to sit at the master's table and eat? She frowned slightly and looked toward the middle-aged woman standing nearby. Sister Wang. Sister Wang instantly understood Lin Baishua's displeasure and nervously said, Madam Lin, he said you gave him permission to eat like this. Lin Baishua's expression shifted from surprise to fury. Not only was this brat unruly and lacking manners, but he also dared to lie so brazenly. When had she ever permitted such a thing? Did he really think this was his home? Hearing the commotion, Su Qing turned his gaze to the beautiful and icy Lin Baishua. A small, calm smile curved his lips. Sit down. I have something to discuss with you. His words piqued Lin Baishua's curiosity. Seeing the mature confidence in Su Qing that no man his age should possess, she decided to sit down to see what he wanted. Su Qing said, Give me 5 million. Lin Baishua's expression didn't change. And why would I give you that? Su Qing pulled out a photo and placed it face down on the table. With a slight push, it slid over to her. Lin Baishua picked it up suspiciously. The moment she saw it, her expression turned icy. The photo showed her lying in bed, completely naked. Leaning back in his chair, Su Qing chuckled. Madam Lin, I'm sure you wouldn't want this photo leaked, right? It would be a massive scandal for the Lin family. I'm sure it would shake all of Yunhai province, perhaps even the entire Xia nation. After all, you're the president of the Lin Corporation, and the most beautiful woman in Yunhai. Lin Baishua's expression remained calm. She even smiled faintly. 5 million is nothing. I can give it to you, but you'll have to wait a bit. Su Qing nodded. Lin Baishua made a call. Moments later, a group of men burst into the room, pinned Su Qing to the table, and restrained him. As the matriarch of the Lin family and one of the most powerful women in Yunhai province, how could she be easily threatened? Su Qing, as if expecting it, showed no fear. Instead, a playful glint shone in his eyes. Take him to the chamber, Lin Baishua ordered coldly. This incident had ruined her mood for work. The group dragged Su Qing out of the hall. Sister Wang stood off to the side, trembling with fear. She knew Su Qing was in deep trouble. No one had ever dared threaten Lin Baishua. Too bad his grandfather had worked so hard to get him into the Lin family, hoping he'd amount to something. In the chamber, Su Qing's hands were bound and hung up. A cold-faced man stood before him, holding a rubber baton. He was Yi Bing, the Lin family's #1 enforcer and Lin Baishua's most trusted subordinate. Lin Baishua stood before Su Qing, staring coldly. The Lin family has never treated your family unfairly. I never imagined you'd be so shameless as to take that kind of photo. Do you have a death wish? Har har har. Su Qing couldn't help but laugh, thinking of everything he had been through, and of his grandfather who died protecting Lin Zihao. Chapter 3, Exposed Photo. Lin Baishua's voice turned cold with a trace of anger. What are you laughing at? Su Qing stared at her mockingly. You Lin family treated me well. My grandfather died protecting your son. I came to get an explanation and your son beat me half to death. Is that your idea of treating us well? Lin Baishua's expression faltered. She hadn't known about that. A woman stepped forward. Her hair was tied up, features refined and sharp, skin pale, dressed in a fitted black suit radiating confidence and strength. Her name was Yi Ying. She whispered something into Lin Baishua's ear. Lin Baishua's expression darkened slightly. So it was true. But that didn't give Su Qing any right to disrespect her. Her voice cold as ever, she asked, when were the photos taken? Last night, Su Qing answered casually. Do you have backups? Su Qing's eyes lingered on Lin Baishua's stunning face. He chuckled. Madam, with how gorgeous you are, how could I not keep a copy? Lin Baishua's face turned crimson with a mix of shame and fury. Her gaze brimmed with disgust. Hand over all the photos, and I might spare your life. Su Qing smirked. You think that is possible? Rage flared in her eyes. Next to her, Yi Bing struck Su Qing hard in the chest with a baton, cracking his ribs. Su Qing gritted his teeth, pain shooting through him, but his eyes locked onto Yi Bing, icy and unyielding. Feeling provoked, Yi Bing slammed the baton into Su Qing's abdomen again. Talk. But Su Qing said nothing. Not a scream, not a word. He glared at Yi Bing like a wild beast ready to tear him apart. That gaze ignited more rage in Yi Bing. He struck again. And again. And again. The baton thudded against Su Qing's body over and over, leaving dark bruises everywhere. Yet Su Qing stayed silent. Just then, several female guards rushed in and shook their heads. "Madam, we found nothing." Lin Baixue clenched her fists. "Beat him until he talks." Yi Bing raised the baton and resumed the assault. "Talk, damn it." Still, Su Qing didn't utter a single sound. He endured the pain in silence, his lips pressed tight. 10 minutes passed. Blood dripped from his mouth. His body was battered and bruised. Even Lin Baixue couldn't help but feel a hint of admiration. His endurance was beyond expectation. But she couldn't let the photos leak. It would stain her reputation forever and turn the Lin family into a public joke. Then Su Qing suddenly spoke. "What time is it?" Relieved that he finally said something, Lin Baixue responded, "Exactly 8. Su Qing's lips curled into a twisted grin, blood smeared at the corners. "Then your pictures should be live on every major website by now. You'd better move fast." Lin Baixue froze like she'd been struck by lightning. Her mind went blank. That bastard actually uploaded her photos. Soon, the entire internet would be gawking at her naked body. "Quick! Contact all the site admins!" she shouted in panic. At that very moment, major websites had already posted a thread titled, "The Stunning Nude Body of Lin Baixue, Heiress of the Lin Conglomerate." Everyone knew the Lin Conglomerate. Everyone knew Lin Baixue, a goddess among women. The post's popularity exploded, spreading like wildfire. Lin Baixue's face turned ghostly pale. Gritting her teeth, she clicked open one of the threads. The photo that popped up was the exact one Su Qing had shown her. She exhaled slightly in relief. Her face and vital parts were heavily pixelated. No one could tell it was her. Chapter 4, Didn't he expect there'd be more? The comment section was a mess. Damn. What s with all the censorship? I thought it was really Lin Baixue. Same here. I even grabbed tissues and rushed in, and now this? Total bait. Har har, got hyped for nothing. But the body does look kinda familiar. Now that you mention it, the uncensored parts do look like her. Could it really be Lin Baixue? Don't slander her. Lin Baixue is my dream girl. I love you, Snowy Queen. Just then, Yi Ying entered. "Madam, most of the major websites are deleting the post. But smaller ones, especially overseas, will take more time." Lin Baixue nodded, her eyes cold as ice as she glared at Su Qing. Su Qing smiled, his tone full of menace. "If you don't want the uncensored version going public, better let me go." This time, Su Qing didn't bother hiding in the shadows. With the Lin family's resources, they defined him in no time. Rather than play it safe, he went for a full frontal assault, catch them off guard. Lin Baixue turned to Yi Bing. "Untie him." Yi Bing released the ropes binding Su Qing's hands. Su Qing stretched his arms, rolled his shoulders, then picked up the baton Yi Bing had used on him. He stared at Yi Bing. Yi Bing returned the glare, expression cold. Wham! Su Qing slammed the baton into Yi Bing's head. "You hit me 134 times. I'll return each one. With interest." Blood dripped from Yi Bing's scalp. He glared at Su Qing, furious. But without Lin Baixue's orders, he didn't fight back. Su Qing hit his chest next. Then his back. One blow after another. All his rage poured into each strike. Blood spattered. Yi Bing collapsed, but he still didn't beg, didn't scream. Just took it in silence. Lin Baixue watched Su Qing, once quiet and timid, now transformed into a beast unleashed. Her heart trembled. When the final 134th blow landed, Yi Bing was unconscious, barely breathing. Su Qing dropped the baton, walked up to Lin Baixue, and extended a hand. "Give me 5 million. Lin Baixue glanced at Yi Ying. She handed Su Qing a card. "There's 10 million on this card. Delete every photo and I'll give you another 50 million. Enough to let you live comfortably for the rest of your life." Su Qing took the card, reached out and lifted Lin Baixue's chin, a playful smirk on his lips. You really think I'm still the same Su Qing from before? It was the first time someone dared flirt with her like that. She was the Lin family's matriarch, the first lady of Yunhai province. Most people didn't even dare look her in the eye. She smacked his hand away. What do you want? Su Qing smiled. I already deleted the photos. The posts will vanish on their own too. She didn't believe him. I'm serious. You sure? I'm sure. Reluctantly, Lin Baixue believed him. Her heart finally relaxed. She stared at Su Qing, still unsure of his endgame. Su Qing leaned forward with a crooked grin. When you get the video, I suggest muting it. Confused, Lin Baixue raised a brow. Su Qing walked to the door, card in hand. Her phone buzzed. A new video arrived. She tapped play. Her body trembled. The moment she saw the footage and heard the audio, her face went pale as paper. Her eyes locked onto Su Qing's back like daggers. If looks could kill, Su Qing would have died 100 times over. Chapter 5, The beautiful CEO is so angry and crying. Several female guards around Ying blushed and stood there awkwardly. They had never expected that the noble and dignified head of the Lin group would have such a side to them. Lin Baixue angrily threw her phone to the ground. But the phone was of surprisingly good quality and was not damaged. The video of Lin Baixue and Su Qing's intense lovemaking continued to play. Ying blushed and couldn't bear to listen any longer. She stepped forward and crushed the video on the phone until the sound stopped. Lin Baixue stood there stiffly, her beautiful eyes misted over, and gradually crystal tears flowed down. She had never suffered such injustice since she was a child. Su Qing walked out of the secret room, planning to leave the Lin family and return to her own home. Sister Wang looked at Su Qing in surprise. She didn't expect Su Qing to come out and asked, "How could you do something that made Madam so angry? Wouldn't it be better for you to be honest and be like your grandfather?" Su Qing glanced at Sister Wang, knowing that she was kind-hearted, and said, "It's okay now." Sister Wang saw Su Qing covered in blood and said, "Wait a minute, I'll get you some medicine." Su Qing shook his head and said, "No need." After saying that, Su Qing walked out of the Lin family. He was in pain all over now, and he had important things to do later. This one thing would truly change his destiny, make him stand at the top of the world, and make him fearless of anyone. It was also the purpose of the 5 million. When Su Qing returned home, she found that her house was very small, just one bedroom and one living room, with some sundries placed inside. The furniture and decorations were old, and some of the wall paint had fallen off. Su Qing endured the pain and took off his clothes, smeared some ointments on his body, changed his clothes, called a taxi, and came to a busy street. Even if a mortal practices martial arts to the extreme, no matter how strong you are like an ox, how fast your legs are like lightning, how invulnerable you are to swords and spears, and how superb your swordsmanship is, you cannot transcend the limitations of being a human being. There are souls in the world that possess powers beyond those of mortals and are not bound by any rules. Anyone with a special physique that fuses such a soul will possess unimaginable, terrifying power. Martial souls are divided into mortal level martial souls, spiritual level martial souls, human level martial souls, earth level martial souls, heaven level martial souls, and finally holy level martial souls. The 7 evil young men of Yunhai merged 7 kinds of heavenly martial spirits. Later generations called them the 7 heavenly kings. Yunhai province was divided into 7 parts by them, and each of them was ruled by 7 people. Yunhai province ushered in a dark and turbulent era. Why do they have such ability? Because of the power given by the heavenly martial spirit. Su Qing did not come here for the heavenly grade martial soul. Heavenly grade martial soul is extremely rare, and the lowest price is over 10 billion, which can exhaust a family's accumulated wealth over the years. I walked to a stall and saw that the stall owner was a beautiful woman with slightly messy hair, a beautiful face, fair skin, a voluptuous and attractive figure, and amazing breasts. She was wearing a white top and a white long skirt. She looked tired and haggard. Her name was Yi Huojun. Because her daughter was seriously ill, she could only sell her family heirlooms. The item for sale is a small sword only 5 or 6 centimeters long, completely black, and with an ancient appearance. It is placed on the ground in a small wooden box covered with red cloth. Yi Huojun said that this was the carrier of the martial soul. Many people gathered around to watch curiously, but they found that the black sword did not have any soul power fluctuations. They thought it was just an ordinary decoration and left here in disappointment. Yi Huojun had been selling the black sword here for several days, but no one was willing to buy it. Her daughter couldn't let it go on like this, and she was anxious and worried, so she looked haggard. Chapter 6, Holy Martial Spirit. I want this little sword. A voice suddenly sounded, and Yi Huojun looked up in surprise. A handsome young man picked up a small black sword and played with it. He was about to ask for 5 million, but then he thought, who would spend 5 million to buy such a thing? He hesitated and said, "For million, do you want it? If you think it's too expensive. 3 million is also fine. 5 million is a huge sum of money for ordinary people." Yi Huojun did not expect to sell it for 5 million. She just wanted to sell it for any amount. Her daughter could not wait any longer. Su Qing suppressed the excitement in his heart. This small black sword was the carrier of a holy level martial spirit, but it required a special method to open it. A saint-grade martial soul is above a heaven-grade martial soul, and possesses earth-shaking power, becoming a legendary item. A heaven-grade martial soul is hard to buy with money, and a saint-grade martial soul cannot be purchased with hundreds of billions or trillions of dollars. Perhaps no one in a country possesses a saint-grade martial soul. Now a saint-level martial soul only costs 5 million, how can Su Qing not be excited? The beautiful woman in front of him, her daughter could have obtained this sword, and in the future would have become a sword emperor that would shock all nations. Unfortunately, her opportunity was taken by Su Qing. Su Qing took out a card and handed it to Yi Huojun, saying, "Here is 10 million. I'll buy it." The people around were all shocked. No one thought that someone would spend 10 million to buy such a small black sword. Some people secretly called Su Qing an idiot and called rich people brainless, while some people took it seriously and stared at the small black sword. Is there anything special about this small black sword? Yi Huojun was stunned and asked in disbelief, "You really want to buy it for 10 million? Facing the gazes of the crowd, Su Qing smiled and said, "Well, but I have one condition, that is, you need to become my woman." Everyone was speechless for a while, thinking that there was something special about the black sword. It turned out that they were not here for the black sword, but for this beautiful mature woman. However, this mature woman is really beautiful and makes people excited. It's a pity that they are not suckers and cannot afford so much money. Some people admire Su Qing. I wonder which family Su Qing is from to spend 10 million on such a woman. Yi Huojun hesitated for a moment and then nodded. She could give everything for her daughter. Seeing that more and more people were coming here, Su Qing reached out and took Yi Huojun's snow-white hand and said, "Come with me and leave here." Yi Huojun blushed and hummed. After the two of them left the street, Yi Huojun, fearing that he was being cheated, said, "I need to confirm how much money is in the card before I sell it to you." Su Qing nodded, went to the ATM and swiped his card. The amount of 10 million was displayed, and then he handed the bank card to Yi Huojun. Yi Huojun happily took the bank card, thinking that her daughter was saved, and said to Su Qing gratefully, "Thank you. I will remember your kindness, and I will be your woman from now on." Su Qing looked at the sword emperor's mother in front of him, raised the corner of his mouth and said, "Can you come with me now?" Yi Huojun nodded with a blushing face. Su Qing pulled her to a remote park. Yi Huojun thought Su Qing was going to do something with her here, and blushed as she asked, "Can we go to a hotel?" Su Qing did not answer. He took out a small black sword and cut his palm. Blood flowed out. Then he said, "Give me your hand." Yi Huojun honestly extended her snow-white hand to Su Qing. Su Qing held Yi Huojun's hand with one hand, and with the other hand, he held the small black sword and cut Yi Huojun's hand. Yi Huojun's face was in pain, and blood flowed out of the wound. Then Su Qing's bleeding palm and Yi Huojun's palm were put together, and the small black sword was already in the middle. Chapter 7, What to install at home. Yi Huojun looked at Su Qing with puzzled eyes, not knowing what Su Qing was going to do. Su Qing said seriously and calmly, "The Yi family has already fallen. Now that I have obtained this sword, I will definitely protect the Yi family, and prosper for 10 generations." Yi Huojun didn't understand what Su Qing said. But the next second, Yi Huojun only felt that the blood in his body was quickly absorbed by the black sword. The same was true on Su Qing's side. Wisps of black aura emerged from his palms. A black ring appeared on his two palms, and then quickly shrank, binding the two palms and disappearing. This is considered a contract. If Su Qing fails to do it, he will be attacked by the Holy Spirit in the future, because this martial spirit itself is the ancestor of the Yi family. In ancient times, the Yi family was a top family that was famous all over the world. Su Qing withdrew his hand and found that the black sword had merged into his palm and the wound healed automatically. Yi Wujun's palm also healed and asked in surprise, "What's going on? How can you use this little sword? I don't even know how to use it. Also, is this a martial spirit carrier?" Su Qing chuckled and said, "This is the carrier of the martial spirit. I will tell you the reason later. Aren't you worried about your daughter? Why don't you go get the money for treatment now?" Yi Wujun nodded. Su Qing gave her cell phone number and said, "This is my cell phone number. You can call me directly if you have any questions." Yi Wujun hummed and stood still. Su Qing looked at Yi Wujun and asked in confusion, "Why don't you leave?" Yi Wujun said shyly, "Then I'll give it to you later." After that, Yi Wujun turned around and trotted away with a red face. Her shy look looked a little cute. Su Qing couldn't help but smile. He just said it casually to avoid attracting attention. Although the Sword Emperor's mother was not as stunningly beautiful as Lin Baixue, she was also a rare beauty. But wasn't this a bit too bad? He took away the Sword Emperor's opportunity and also set his sights on her mother? Without thinking about it anymore, Su Qing looked at the black sword mark on his palm. With it, Su Qing had the basic ability to protect himself. 7 evil young men, what 7 heavenly kings, just wait for me. Honey, why are you sitting here? A middle-aged man with a refined temperament walked in from outside and asked with concern. He was Lin Baixue's husband Li Qingfeng. Lin Baixue sat straight at a long mahogany table, her beautiful eyes staring coldly at Li Qingfeng. Seeing that he was still pretending, she was extremely angry. If he hadn't betrayed her and found another woman, she wouldn't have drunk so much, and she wouldn't have given that bastard a chance. Now she faces 2 choices. The first is to pretend that nothing happened and continue to maintain this family. The second is to divorce Li Qingfeng. But then she thinks of her son and daughter. This family will be over and the reputation of the Lin family will be affected. But if she chooses the first option, with her personality, she simply cannot tolerate such a thing. Li Qingfeng looked at Lin Baixue in confusion and shouted, "Wife." Lin Baixue said coldly, "I'm fine." Li Qingfeng said, "Oh." At this time, Su Qing swaggered back to the Lin family, sat on the chair next to him and said with a smile, "Sister Wang, it's almost noon, what do you want to eat today?" Lin Baixue stared at Su Qing with murderous eyes. This bastard really treated himself as his own family. Do you still have any shame? Lin Baixue wanted to chop Su Qing into pieces right now, but if the video was leaked, she couldn't imagine that she would be more uncomfortable than death. Li Qingfeng frowned and said in a deep voice, "You are a servant, is that a place you can sit?" Su Qing glanced at Li Qingfeng and said with a smile, "You are just a son-in-law with an ordinary family background. What can you say?" Chapter 8 The eldest son of the Lin family returns home. Li Qingfeng shouted angrily, "Say another word." Like an angry macaque, he no longer looked his usual gentle and elegant self, because the thing he hated most was being called a live-in son-in-law. He had no idea how many people had looked down on him over the years. Lin Rushue saw Li Qingfeng lose his composure with her beautiful eyes, and couldn't help feeling a little disgusted. Hearing this, Su Qing stood up, looked at Li Qingfeng and sneered, "What did you say? You're a live-in son-in-law? A phoenix man? And you look down on people of the same status as you?" Li Qingfeng suddenly grabbed Su Qing's collar, glared at her, and raised his fist to hit her. "Stop!" An icy shout rang out, causing the angry Li Qingfeng to stop and turn to look at his wife Lin Baixue. Lin Baixue frowned and said, "Li Qingfeng, go back to your room." Li Qingfeng was stunned and looked at Lin Baixue with some disbelief. He didn't understand why his wife would help Su Qing, such a servant. Su Qing patted Li Qingfeng's hand mockingly and said, "Don't let go." Although Li Qingfeng was very reluctant, he did not dare to disobey Lin Baixue's words. He snorted coldly and turned back to the room. Su Qing sat back in her chair and asked, "What is Sister Wen cooking today?" Sister Wen looked at Lin Baixue. Lin Baixue nodded gently. Sister Wen began to report the dishes, and Su Qing said dissatisfiedly, "There are some dishes I don't like. Change them to dishes I like, understand?" Sister Wen nodded and said, "Okay." Then she turned and left. After Sister Wen left, Lin Baixue stared at Su Qing with cold eyes and asked, "What do you want to do?" Su Qing turned his head and looked at Lin Baishua's beautiful face and smiled. I want to be your man, the master of the Lin family. Lin Baishue was so angry that she laughed and said, You, a lowly person, do you think it's possible? He he. Su Qing laughed twice and said, How is it impossible? I will get you and the entire Lin family. Lin Baishue stared at Su Qing angrily, gritted her teeth and said coldly, I hope you won't go too far and force me to go that far, otherwise I will make you regret appearing in this world. At this time, a tall man with a slicked back hair and a cool appearance walked in from outside and said with a smile, Mom, I'm back. He is the #1 Shaolin Zahao in Yunhai. When Lin Baishue saw her son coming back, she suppressed her anger, her expression softened and she hummed. Lin Zahao glanced and saw Su Qing sitting on a chair. He sneered and scolded, Why are you sitting here, you dog? Do you want me, your master, to teach you a lesson? Lin Zahao walked towards Su Qing. Su Qing had a calm smile on his face. He stood up from his chair and looked directly at Lin Zahao, the man who had humiliated him. He asked, What? Your father can't sit. Lin Zahao could never have imagined that Su Qing had really experienced that feeling. Hearing this, Lin Zahao was stunned. He had never thought that Su Qing would dare to speak to him like this. He would have been so scared that he cried for mercy. With a ferocious expression on his face, he said, Boy, were you beaten silly by the 7 of us last night? Do you know what you are talking about? Now get on the ground and bark like a dog. Bang! A crisp slapping sound was heard, and Su Qing slapped Lin Zahao hard on the face, sneering, Is that how you talk to your father? Lin Zahao was beaten all over his body and felt the pain on his face with a stunned expression. No one had ever beaten him before, including his parents. Today was the first time someone dared to beat him. When Lin Zahao came to his senses, his face suddenly became hideous and terrifying. Chapter 9, Heavenly Martial Spirit. Lin Zahao's eyes were filled with murderous intent, his body emanated a golden light, and a terrifying figure emerged behind him. It is a tiger that is 3 meters tall and 5 meters long. It looks like a tiger, with 4 golden eyes on its head and a long tail shaped like an arrow. It exudes a brutal and bloody aura. It is the heavenly rank martial spirit, the great wilderness war tiger. Lin Baishue spent more than 3 billion to buy it. After the great wilderness war tiger appeared, it slammed to the side rapidly, knocking over the long table next to it with a loud noise. Then the tiger leaped forward and pounced on Su Qing, opening its bloody mouth and biting Su Qing's head. Lin Baishue was shocked. Su Qing couldn't die now, otherwise she would be finished. It was too late for her to speak now. Seeing Su Qing's head shattering like a watermelon, Su Qing's eyes turned dark, and his gaze shot into the head of the great wilderness war tiger like a sharp sword. In an instant, the great wilderness war tiger seemed to fall into an ice cave, and hid back in Lin Zahao's body in fear. Lin Zahao looked at Su Qing in astonishment. He didn't expect that his martial soul would be afraid and run back. His is a heavenly rank martial soul, and he is also the great wilderness war tiger known for his bellicosity. He is not afraid of other martial souls at all. Why would he be running back in fear now? Lin Zahao had never encountered such a thing before, and this was the first time. Lin Baishue's eyes focused and she found that Su Qing was extraordinary. She also saw the great wilderness war tiger running back in fear, and she understood that there was something in Su Qing that frightened the heavenly rank martial spirit. I underestimated him. Lin Baishue admitted her mistake and that she had underestimated Su Qing. She thought she could deal with Su Qing with ordinary means. But now it seems that Su Qing is much more difficult to deal with than she thought. At this time, a large number of guards rushed in from outside the door, looking at the scene in front of them with stunned expressions. Lin Baishue looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes and asked, What do you want? Su Qing chuckled and said, I will also be the young master of the Lin family in the future. I must have everything that the eldest young master of the Lin family has. Hearing this, Lin Baishue was surprised. She didn't expect Su Qing to have such a request. Lin Baishue said, Okay. She looked at the guards and said, You all step back. By the way, Su Qing will also be the young master of the Lin family in the future. You must treat him the same way in the future. Lin Baishue is worthy of being the president of the Lin group. He analyzed the pros and cons in an instant and was worried that Su Qing would do something to harm the Lin family. He decided to stabilize Su Qing first. Before the secret of Su Qing was figured out, he tried not to anger Su Qing, because Lin Baishue vaguely felt that Su Qing was an extremely huge threat. Of course, if such a huge threat is used well, it will be a huge help to the Lin family. Many guards were filled with fear. Su Qing had really become the master of the Lin family. Lin Zihao looked at his mother angrily and shouted, "Mom, what do you think?" Lin Baixue said in a deep voice, "Zihao, go back to your room too." Hearing this, Lin Zihao glared at Su Qing. He was not afraid of anyone except his mother. He suppressed his anger and returned to his room. Another group of cleaners came in, tidied up the tables and chairs, cleaned the hall and left. Su Qing and Lin Baixue were the only ones left in the hall, still sitting on their chairs. Lin Baixue looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes, and asked in a gentle tone, "I feel like you have become a different person since last night. What are you hiding?" Su Qing turned her head and looked at Lin Baixue and said, "I will tell you if you become my woman." Anger appeared on Lin Baixue's face again. She knew in her heart that Su Qing would not tell her, so she stood up and returned to her room with a cold face. Plate after plate of delicious dishes were served. There were more than a dozen different dishes, most of which were Su Qing's favorites. He ignored the people from the Lin family and sat on the chair to eat. Sister Wang next to her had a complicated expression and didn't know what to say. She never thought that Su Qing would become the young master of the Lin family one day. She had just advised Su Qing to be as honest and obedient as his grandfather and just be a servant of the Lin family. Chapter 10, Taking Everything Away. Su Qing sat in a chair, eating and thinking about his next plan. First, he needed to increase his strength, and secondly, he had to establish his own power. Strength, like martial soul, is divided into mortal level, spiritual level, human level, earth level, heaven level, and holy level. Each level is divided into early, middle, late, and peak levels. He possessed the legendary saint level martial soul, which was equal to the power of the spirit level, because the saint level martial soul itself was transcendent and possessed the power to surpass all living things, which could not be compared with the heaven level martial soul. Lin Zihao possesses the peak strength of the mortal level, and is almost invincible in the mortal level, relying on his heavenly level martial soul. The Lin family has 3 heavenly level warriors who serve as the elders of the Lin family to protect the family. If Su Qing wants to be fearless of the Lin family, he needs to at least become a heavenly rank expert, and he needs to improve his strength as soon as possible. With strong strength, it is not difficult to establish his own power. Now that he can use the power of the Lin family to help him grow, why does Su Qing want to stay in the Lin family instead of returning to his old, shabby house? In fact, Su Qing liked the previous house more because it was her home. Su Qing said that he wanted to take away everything from the eldest son of the Lin family. His mother, sister, and home were also within Su Qing's goal. When he said he wanted to take away everything, he meant everything. It was not enough to just take away his life. Su Qing also wanted to kill people and destroy their hearts, otherwise the humiliation of more than 10 years could not be erased. After a hearty meal, an upright, silver-haired old man walked up to Su Qing and said, "Master Su, my name is Li Wenyan, and I will be your exclusive butler from now on. If you have any questions, you can come to me directly." Su Qing glanced at him and nodded. This Li Wenyan is also an extraordinary person, possessing a spiritual level martial soul. He can act as a bodyguard by his side. Su Qing doesn't believe that Lin Baixue would be so kind. He is sure that Lin Baixue came here to monitor him. Su Qing said, "I want to go to school now, please prepare the car." Li Wenyan nodded. After Su Qing left, Lin Zihao felt indignant and went to Lin Baixue's room. Lin Baixue was sitting at her desk looking at the information about Su Qing in her hand. "Mom, why are you doing this?" Lin Zihao asked, looking at Lin Baixue. Lin Baixue continued to look down at the information and said, "I did this because I had a plan to do so." Lin Zihao said angrily, "Am I really going to let that servant ride on my head?" Lin Baixue raised her head and said with a frosty face, "Definitely not. I am just holding back for now. When the time comes, I will make him pay back tenfold or 100-fold." Seeing that his mother was not on Su Qing's side, Lin Zihao smiled. At this time, Lin Zihao thought of something and asked hesitantly, "Mom, I heard that there are photos of you on the website. Is this true?" Lin Baixue blushed. She didn't expect her son to know about it. She pretended to be calm and said, "How can this be true?" Lin Zihao felt relieved and said with a smile, "Mom, I'm fine." Lin Zihao left Lin Baixue with a face full of shame and anger, thinking in his heart how to kill that bastard Su Qing for making her suffer such humiliation. Now she is just thinking about it. Li Qingfeng opened the door and walked in with a bright smile. Lin Baishua said with a cold expression, "Get out and don't come into my room again." Li Qingfeng's expression froze. Knowing that Lin Baishua was still angry, he walked out obediently and closed the door again. Lin Baishua didn't know how to deal with the matter of Li Qingfeng. This was the only way for now. Chapter 11. You're not even worthy of carrying my shoes. After reading all the information, Lin Baishua found that he was just an ordinary person, nothing special about him, but an ordinary person would never scare a heavenly grade martial spirit. Could it be a saint-level martial spirit? Lin Baishua shook her head. There were only a few people in the whole Xia kingdom who possessed it. How could Su Qing, a servant, possibly possess it? What secret was hidden in this guy? These things gave Lin Baishua a headache and she lost her mood to go to work. 3 cars slowly stopped in front of the gate of a college. The black and gold car in the middle was the most luxurious. Its logo was the golden tiger head logo unique to the Lin family. This car was also a luxury car customized by the Lin family. Even if you had money, you couldn't buy such a car. Many people at the college gate saw the Lin family's luxury car and stopped. Wow! Young Master Lin is here. Welcome, young Master Lin. I heard that the eldest son of the Lin family held a banquet last night and spent more than 30 million in one night. He is really rich. It's just over 30 million. You underestimate the young master of the Lin family. 300 million is nothing. Young Master Lin, I want to be your little brother. Oh. Young Master Lin, I like you so much. Taiwu Academy is the best academy in Yunhai province. Those who can enter here are all extraordinary people whose bodies can be integrated with martial spirits. Anyone has the potential to become an extraordinary person, so there are all kinds of people in the academy, from those who are poor enough to have food to eat to those who are wealthy. When these people saw Lin Zihao's car, they became excited before they even saw the person. After all, this was the car of the richest man in Yunhai, like a big star. Su Qing was sitting in the car and heard the flattering voices outside, but her expression remained calm and did not change at all. Li Wenyang got out of the car, walked to Su Qing's door and opened it. Su Qing got out of the luxury car. Everyone was stunned when they saw Su Qing's expression. It was obvious that they were unfamiliar with Su Qing. The scene suddenly became quiet. Su Qing? A fat man named Zhao Yang, who was in the same class as Su Qing, looked at Su Qing in disbelief. He wondered when Su Qing had any relationship with the eldest son of the Lin family. He couldn't help but feel envious. The eldest son of the Lin family could easily give him more than 100,000 yuan in rewards. When the people around saw that Zhao Yang knew Su Qing, they couldn't help but ask, "Hey, who is he?" Zhao Yang replied, "His name is Su Qing, and he is from the same ordinary academy as me. Just a mortal courtyard." Everyone sighed in disdain, thinking he was a big shot, but he turned out to be the worst person in the mortal class. Taiwu Academy is divided into different colleges based on talent. They are the mortal class academy, where most of the people have very low status and poor talent. Some of them haven't even fused their martial spirits yet, and their cultivation may be at most at the peak of the mortal class. The people in the spiritual academy have better status and talents, and have basically integrated their martial spirits. The human level academy already belongs to the upper class, and the level of their martial spirits has reached the human level. The people in the Earth Rank Academy have very high status and position, and their talents are at the genius level. Qinjia Academy is the top level academy. Only the top families in Yunhai province can enter. It is impossible for other people to enter. Each of them is a person who influences the situation of Yunhai province. Lin Zihao is the person with the greatest influence among them. Yang Chuki belongs to the human level court. He had the honor of visiting the Lin family once. At that time, he saw Su Qing doing odd jobs at the Lin family. When he asked, he learned that Su Qing's grandfather was a guard of the Lin family. He sneered and said, "He is just the grandson of a servant of the Lin family. He is not a big shot. I don't think he is worthy of carrying the shoes of the eldest son of the Lin family." Chapter 12, The Dean of Taiwu Academy. When everyone heard this, they all sneered and ridiculed. It turned out to be a servant of the Lin family. I got so excited for nothing. Fuck it, get out of here. Is this person worthy of being compared with the eldest son of the Lin family? He is just a dog of the Lin family. But how can he, a servant of the Lin family, ride in the Lin family's exclusive car? Li Wenyang frowned and shouted loudly with a sullen face, "Shut up, this is young Master Su. He will have the same status as the eldest young master of the Lin family. Anyone who insults him is insulting the Lin family." Their whole audience fell silent. Everyone looked at Su Qing in shock. He had the same status as the eldest son of the Lin family. Yang Chuqi looked unhappy and said in disbelief, "How is this possible? He is just a servant, how can he become the young master of the Lin family?" Li Wenyang snorted coldly and said, "The head of the Lin family said it himself." Yang Chuqi was speechless. Since the head of the Lin family said so, what else could he do? Zhao Yang's face was filled with astonishment. He never expected that his classmate would have such a rapid rise in status and position that he could become the young master of the Lin family. He couldn't even imagine it. The people around who had just mocked and insulted him all lowered their heads, feeling extremely regretful. They wondered why they had just said that. If he caused trouble, they would surely die. Yang Chuqi was very scared. He was the leader of the insult. Thinking of the consequences of offending the Lin family, their whole family might be implicated. He walked forward and forced a smile on his face and said, "Mr. Su, I'm sorry. I apologize to you." Su Qing looked at Yang Chuqi and said, "Kneel down, slap yourself a few times, and forget about it." Yang Chuqi hesitated for a moment, knelt down on his knees, lowered his head and slapped his face hard, saying, "I'm sorry, Su Xiao, I'm sorry, Su Xiao, I'm sorry." There was dead silence all around, no sound was made. Su Qing looked at Yang Chuqi's humble appearance. This was the power of the Lin family in Yunhai. People from ordinary families were so humble, not to mention ordinary people who had no power. Su Qing raised his foot and walked forward, and Li Wenyang followed with several guards. The people in front lowered their heads and automatically made way for a wide path. Su Qing walked past them and couldn't help feeling scared. Su Qing led his men towards the dean's office. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief when they saw Su Qing walking away. A girl with short hair couldn't help but ask, "Is it true? Has he really become the young master of the Lin family?" A tall and thin boy next to him replied, "It must be true. The head of the Lin family said so. How could it be false?" A mature-looking boy looked at Su Qing's back and said, "That's Su Qing, no, it's young Master Su. What did he do to be able to be a young master in the Lin family?" Another pretty girl asked, "Does the young master of the Lin family know about this?" On the desk in the dean's office, there was a girl with her hair tied up in a bun, a cool and charming face, wearing silver-framed glasses, a mature and plump figure, and fair skin. She was wearing a dark blue shirt on the upper body, a black miniskirt on the lower body, and a pair of black high heels on her feet. She looked serious, but was a top-notch beauty with an extraordinary beauty, not inferior to Lin Baixue at all. Her name is Xia. She is the dean of Taiwu Academy and a powerful celestial being herself. The Yi family ranks third among the 7 top families in Yunhai province, so Xia is the third most beautiful woman in Yunhai province. His family has been the dean of Taiwu College for generations. This college can be said to belong to the Yi family. After so many years, it has cultivated countless talents and its influence is extremely huge. She has a son named Yi Yu, who is also one of the 7 young masters of Yunhai province and Lin Zihao's brother. The two have a very good relationship. Chapter 13. If you can come in, I'll call you daddy. At this time, there was a knock on the door. Xia glanced at the door and said, "Come in." The door was pushed open, Su Qing brought Li Wenyang in, and the two walked in front of Xia. Xia looked puzzled when she saw this. Li Wenyang said respectfully to Xia, "Dean Yi, this is young Master Su who is recognized by our Lin family's patriarch. He hopes to enter the Qinjie Academy." Xia looked surprised. She didn't understand what Lin Baixue meant. Did she approve of the person in front of her? What was so special about this person? Based on her understanding of Lin Baixue, this person must be extraordinary. But Xia stared at Su Qing and didn't find anything special. "What's your name?" Xia asked. Su Qing replied, "Su Qing." Xia said, "You are now a member of the Qinjie Academy. You can enter the Taiwu Pavilion and choose any martial arts technique you want. After all, she is Lin Baixue's person, so she will definitely give her this face. However, a place in the Qinjie Academy is just a small matter for the dean." Su Qing smiled. The reason he wanted to enter the Qingjie Academy was to enter the Taiwu Pavilion and choose any martial arts technique. Taiwu Academy has a collection of more than 200 kinds of martial arts, including 12 Earth-level martial arts and only 3 Heaven-level martial arts. The first is Taiwu Sword Art, the second is Martial Arts Heart Sutra, and the third is Green Spirit Mysterious Method. Su Qing's holy-level martial soul uses a sword, so Su Qing naturally has to learn a sword technique. Thank you, Dean. Su Qing said to Xia with a smile. The problem was easier to solve than he thought. At this time, a handsome fair-skinned man walked in. He was Xia's son Yu. He said, I don't agree. When Lin Zihao learned that Su Qing had come to Taiwu Academy, he told Yu about Su Qing. As Lin Zihao's good brother, he would definitely avenge Lin Zihao. How could it be possible for Su Qing to enter Qingjie Academy? Su Qing looked at Yu. Yu looked at Su Qing with contempt. He did not expect that the untouchable whom he had kicked a few times yesterday suddenly became the young master of the Lin family. He even dared to slap the eldest son of the Lin family. He was simply lawless. Xia frowned and said, Xiaoyu, this has nothing to do with you. Yu turned his head and looked at his mother and said, Mom, you won't really let this kind of lowly person enter Qingjie Academy, right? That will lower the overall level of our Qingjie Academy. Li Wenyang said in a slightly cold tone, Master Yi, I hope you can be more respectful. This is Master Su of the Lin family, an identity recognized by the head of the Lin family. Su Qing was a little surprised. He didn't expect Li Wenyang to defend him so much. Yu sneered, what young Master Su from the Lin family? I don't recognize him. My only brother is Lin Zihao. As for where he came from, go back to where he came from. Xia said unhappily, Xiaoyu, get out now. Yu was unconvinced and said, I won't go out. How can he enter the Qingjie Academy directly? When we entered, we all took a talent test and only those who met the qualifications could enter the Qingjie Academy. Seeing that her son was so ignorant, a hint of anger appeared on Xia's cold face. At this time, Su Qing said calmly, yes, I can take the talent test and enter the Qingjie Academy according to my talent level. Yu laughed loudly. He knew that Su Qing's talent was only suitable for entering the ordinary academy. He said, you must remember your words and don't regret it later. Su Qing nodded and said, if I can't get in, I won't set foot in Qianwu College again. What if I can get in? Yu sneered and said, if you can get in, I will call you dad. Chapter 14 Talent Test begins. Xia looked at her son with some annoyance. She, as a mother, was right here, and her son made a bet with someone else calling him dad. Her husband had been dead for 5 or 6 years, and she had never thought about this matter. She was only focused on developing the college and educating her son. Su Qing chuckled and said, let's go. Yu sneered, and several people walked towards the square of the academy. The college square is more than 1,000 meters long and wide, and is circular in shape. The ground is paved with a layer of white marble. In the center of the square stands a black stone pillar that is 12 meters high and 2 meters wide and looks like obsidian. This is the soul root, a crystal of soul power that can be used to test a person's talent. The so-called talent is the strength of one's own spirit and how much soul power the body can withstand. The stronger your spirit is, the more you can unleash the true power of your martial soul, and you will not be affected or controlled by your martial soul. Some people with weak spirits may be controlled by their martial souls. The more soul power the body can bear, the higher the level of martial soul it can fuse with. For example, if your body's ability to withstand is only at the mortal level, then you can only fuse a mortal level martial soul. If you fuse a spiritual level martial soul, your body may not be able to withstand this force, and may even explode and die. This can be improved with the help of external forces. Those top families will use natural treasures to improve their physical fitness. Therefore, the young masters and young ladies of these top families can integrate high-level martial spirits, which is also one of the reasons why the top families can stand firm. How to test? Just stand in front of the soul root and it will automatically detect it. Now Su Qing's incident has caused a huge sensation. Countless people are discussing this matter. They see Su Qing, Yu, and the dean walking towards the square. Someone couldn't help but ask, young Master Yi, what are you doing? Yu raised his lips to smile and said loudly, this guy made a bet with me, saying that he can enter the Qingjie Academy with his talent, and if he can't enter, he will get out of Taiwu Academy. Everyone looked at Su Qing, wanting to laugh but not daring to, because Su Qing's talent was at the mortal level, and no matter how much he improved, he could not reach the heavenly level. Did they really think that the heavenly level was so easy to reach? A servant is indeed a servant. He has no awareness at all, and yet he is making a bet with others. Seeing her son's expression, Yi Qingxia frowned and said, "Yi Yu." Hearing this, Yi Yu restrained himself a little, but still had a sarcastic smile on his face. Li Wenyan was watching Su Qing from behind. He had not seen Su Qing's strength and was unsure about Su Qing's talent. He hoped that Su Qing could enter the Qinjie Academy, otherwise it would be a huge embarrassment. When everyone heard that Su Qing was going to test his talent, they followed curiously. As a result, a large group of people followed Su Qing and Yi Yu, and the number seemed to be increasing. When we arrived at the sole route of the Academy Square, it was already surrounded by people, so densely packed that we couldn't count them. Countless people looked at Su Qing curiously, some wanted to see if Su Qing had such talent, some mocked and insulted him in their hearts, and some just came to see the joke. Yi Yu stretched out a hand and said with a mocking smile, "Master Su, go up. Let us all see your talent." Su Qing glanced at Yi Yu and walked towards the sole route calmly. Everyone in the audience fell silent, looking at Su Qing. Yi Qingxia looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes, wanting to know what Su Qing's talent was. If it was too poor, she would come out and be a good person. In any case, Su Qing was a member of the Lin family and could not be offended too much. Li Wenyang looked at Su Qing in silence. Chapter 15: A Big Earth Word. Su Qing walked to the 12-meter-high soul root, raised his head, looked at the soul root, and slowly closed his eyes. The soul root exuded a black aura, and a huge soul power spread out. I saw many agile and flowing white lines appearing inside the black crystal of the soul root, and then these lines gathered and changed, finally forming a big word, fan. Seeing the word, fan, displayed, Yi Yu couldn't help but burst out laughing. Har har har, it really is a mortal talent. Everyone couldn't help but sigh. They came here with great interest, but it turned out to be just an ordinary talent. Some people whispered with contempt and ridicule, "You think that your talent will improve as you become the young master of the Lin family? You are really stupid." Yi Qingxia looked slightly disappointed. Li Wenyan had a sullen face. Suddenly, the white lines gradually turned blue, and more lines emerged. The word automatically dispersed and reformed into a big word. Everyone was stunned. They didn't expect Su Qing's talent to suddenly rise to the spiritual level. Yi Yu smiled and said, "It's just the spiritual rank, it's still 100,000 miles away from the heavenly rank." Upon hearing this, everyone thought the same thing in their hearts. It was just a spiritual level, nothing to be surprised about. At this time, the blue lines gradually turned silver, everyone's expressions froze, and they fell into silence. Yi Qingxia looked serious. The word Ling spread out in the black crystal, and numerous silver lines formed a large character, indicating that Su Qing's talent had reached the human level. Li Wenyang raised the corner of his mouth and revealed a smile. The fact that Su Qing had a human-level talent already showed that he had good talent. The smile on Yi Yu's face was a little stiff. Many silver lines began to change again, gradually emitting a golden light. The word began to disperse automatically, and then a large number of agile and flowing golden lines formed a word. Looking at the large words displayed on the soul root, everyone gasped and showed shocked expressions. They did not expect that Su Qing really advanced from the mortal level to the earth level. Countless people looked at Su Qing, curious about how he did it. Yi Yu's face looked grim. He also didn't expect Su Qing's talent to change so much. Yi Qingxia had a calm and beautiful face. The smile on Li Wenyang's face was no longer concealed. Two women in the distance saw this place. One had short hair, a pretty face, fair skin, and a plump figure. She wore a white suspender top, shorts, and a pair of cloth shoes. The other had long black hair, a cold face, fair skin, a tall figure, and wore a white long skirt. Their names are Li Ruoyao and Zhang Bingyu. Li Ruoyao chuckled and said, "This Su Qing can at least enter our Earth Rank Academy." Zhang Bingyu hummed lightly. Li Ruoyao tilted her head and looked at Zhang Bingyu with her beautiful eyes. She smiled wickedly and said, "I heard that he seemed to like you before. Now he has changed so much. Are you tempted?" Zhang Bingyu rolled her eyes at Li Ruoyao and said, "That's not true. Don't talk nonsense." Li Ruoyao asked, "Are you sure? Then I won't be polite." Zhang Bingyu asked back, "Are you interested in him?" Li Ruoyao looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes and nodded. Zhang Bingyu looked at Su Qing in front of the soul root. She had met him several times in the academy before. Every time Su Qing saw her, he would blush. Apart from that, the two had no other interactions. She didn't know whether Su Qing liked her or not. Maybe he was just embarrassed. At this time, the big golden word, Earth, began to change again. The golden lines gradually turned purple, flowing and floating in the black crystal, and an invisible pressure spread. Chapter 16, The Talent That Overwhelms Everything. Boom! A roar was heard, and the soul root emitted a huge pressure that enveloped an area of dozens of meters. Everyone felt their bodies sink, as if they were being pressed down by a huge rock. A large number of purple lines in the black crystal condensed and changed, faintly carrying a kind of power of the rules of heaven and earth. The pressure on everyone became heavier and heavier, making everyone sweat coldly, their bodies emitting different lights, and they began to use soul power to resist. Finally, countless dynamic purple lines formed a big word. Countless people stared at the scene in front of them with wide eyes, their hearts pounding and their blood boiling. His talent has really reached the heavenly level. Yi Yu's face looked grim, he couldn't believe the result in front of him. He had consumed countless rare treasures since he was a child, which made his talent reach the heavenly level. The man in front of him was just a servant, how could he have a heavenly level talent? Yi Yu couldn't accept the thought that he would have to call Su Qing daddy if he lost. Yi Qingxia's face was solemn, her eyes fixed on Su Qing's back. Taiwu Academy had not seen a true genius for a long time, the kind of natural strength that did not use any natural materials or treasures, which was why it caused the abnormal movement of the soul root. Although people from top families like her son also have heavenly talents, it seems that their talents have been forcibly enhanced by drugs and cannot be compared with true geniuses. Li Wenyan suppressed the joy in his heart and tried not to laugh out loud. He was very reluctant to be a servant's housekeeper when he learned about it, but he could not disobey the Lin family's orders. He never thought that Su Qing had such great potential. Li Ruoyao looked at Su Qing in surprise and said, "You are worthy of being the man I have set my eyes on." Zhang Bingyu looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes, her heart couldn't help but beat faster, and a blush appeared on her cheeks. At this time, Su Qing, who had originally closed his eyes, slowly opened them, revealing a pair of dark pupils like sharp swords, and a huge sword demon aura burst out. Boom! A huge roar shook the four directions, and an incomparably terrifying pressure instantly fell on the college square. Countless people in the square knelt down with their foreheads pressed against the ground, their bodies suppressed by the enormous force and unable to move at all. Everyone felt the same intense fear in their hearts, and their bodies seemed to be falling into an endless abyss. There was only one person who could stand at the scene, and that was Yi Qingxia, the dean of Taiwu Academy, a heavenly level expert. Yi Qingxia's body emitted a faint green light, and her eyes revealed an unconcealable shock. Su Qing sensed something and turned his head to look at Yi Qingxia behind him. Facing that pair of pitch-black sword eyes, Yi Qingxia felt only a surge of dark sword intent rushing towards her. In an instant, the hairs on her back stood up and a figure began to emerge. The figure was an old man with his hair tied up with a wooden hairpin, an old face, a tall and thin body, wearing a long robe, and holding a book in his hand. He looked like an ancient teacher. A huge and righteous aura spread out from him, resisting the surging and raging black sword intent. The martial soul that appeared was named Taiwu Shuling. It was the inherited martial soul of Taiwu Academy. Only the dean of Taiwu Academy could possess it. It was also one of the strongest heavenly level martial souls in Yunhai province. Yi Qingxia was stunned. She didn't expect that Su Qing would put her in such a strong danger in an instant, forcing her to use her martial spirit. She was extremely shocked and stared at Su Qing. Who was this person in front of her? At this time, the soul root changed again. Chapter 17, Causing Strange Phenomena in Heaven and Earth. The purple lines in the black crystal disappeared instantly, and platinum-colored silk threads slowly emerged from all sides of the crystal. If their heavenly rank can influence the rules of heaven and earth, then those who surpass the heavenly rank can manipulate the rules of heaven and earth. At this moment, the sky and the earth suddenly changed, the wind rose and the clouds surged, the sun gradually disappeared, and the air seemed to become heavy. Many strong men changed their faces and walked out one after another. People in the entire Yunhai capital city sensed something, stopped, and looked up at the sky. The sky had become completely dark and the air seemed to be frozen. An invisible and deep dark aura was corroding the bodies and minds of countless people. Suddenly, a bright blood-red color appeared in the sky. Gradually, the blood-red color became more and more intense, and a huge blood-red sun emerged in the dark sky. A terrifying pressure enveloped the entire Yunhai capital. Everyone felt as if they were in endless darkness. They felt intense fear in their hearts and their bodies began to tremble uncontrollably. In the square of Taiwu Academy, Su Qing stood under the blood-red sun, emitting a tremendous sword force, as if he was the king who dominated this place. Anything that did not submit would be destroyed. Facing Su Qing's pair of dark eyes, Yi Qingxia's heart was shaken, her body stiffened, and her beautiful eyes looked at Su Qing in disbelief. A tremendous force of heaven and earth pressed on her, causing her body to sink, and she slowly knelt on one knee in front of Su Qing. Although the Taiwu book spirit emitted a green light, the world turned dark, unable to resist the force of heaven and earth. Su Qing used the power of heaven and earth to force the dean of Taiwu Academy, a high and mighty heavenly level expert, to surrender and kneel before him. To transcend the ordinary and become a saint, to be above all other living beings, this is the power of the saintly level. At this time, the platinum-colored threads in the black crystal of the soul root formed a large holy word, emitting a bright platinum-colored light. The strange phenomena in the surrounding heaven and earth began to disappear, and everything returned to normal. Countless people in Yunhai capital came back to their senses from their shock and fear. What happened just now? Why did the sky turn dark? And why did the blood-red sun appear? I don't know. I was so scared just now. I thought it was the end of the world. Someone has caused a strange phenomenon in heaven and earth. What kind of strange phenomenon is this? It's the first time I've seen it in over 30 years of my life. It's too scary. All the big and small family forces in Yunhai capital looked serious and sent people to investigate, trying to find out what caused such a huge phenomenon. The entire Yunhai capital seemed to be in chaos. Many forces understand that this strange phenomenon in heaven and earth may greatly change the situation in Yunhai province and even affect the future direction of Yunhai province. Not only the major forces in Yunhai province, but people from other provinces and regions also soon learned that strange phenomena had occurred in Yunhai province, and they also quickly sent people to investigate the causes. Lin Baixue was originally sitting in her room sulking, but when she saw the blood-red sun, she couldn't help but reveal a shocked expression. A trace of fear also arose in her heart, wondering what had happened. When the strange phenomenon ended, she immediately called Yi Ying to investigate. Standing in front of the window of the building was a woman with long hair tied up, a stunning face, fair and delicate skin, a mature figure with perfect proportions, wearing a black military uniform and a pair of black boots, like a female general. She is Jiang Fengling, the governor of Yunhai province, and the Jiang family is the second largest family in Yunhai province. Jiang Fengling also has a son, but he is not studying at Taiwu Academy. Instead, he is studying at Baijun Academy opened by their Jiang family. Everything is done according to the military system. Chapter 18 Flirting with the Dean in Public. Jiang Fengling looked towards the direction of Taiwu Academy with a serious expression. As a heavenly rank expert, she could clearly sense that it was Taiwu Academy that caused the strange phenomena in heaven and earth. What happened at Taiwu Academy? Jiang Fengling thought in surprise. At this time, a handsome young man in a black uniform walked in. His name was Zhao Jinzhong, and he was Jiang Fengling's right-hand man. Zhao Jinzhong reported, "Sir, I have sent people to Taiwu Academy to investigate." Jiang Fengling nodded. Su Qing from Taiwu Academy's eyes returned to normal, with a faint smile on his face. His mental strength reached a new level because of his rebirth, and his body fused with a saint-level martial soul with the help of the Yi family's bloodline. Su Qing expected that he could reach the heaven level, but he didn't expect to reach the saint level. The people around were still kneeling on the ground, sweating profusely, and some still had terrified looks in their eyes. Su Qing said, "Get up." After hearing that, everyone dared to stand up. They had no idea that Su Qing's talent was not at the heavenly level, but at the saint level, which was higher than the heavenly level. He was a truly amazing genius. Li Wenyan was all smiles. Yi Yu's face turned pale. He felt afraid of Su Qing and regretted what he had just done. Yi Qingxia looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes, her expression complicated. Now she knew why Lin Baixue allowed a servant to become the young master of the Lin family. Everything could be explained clearly. There are only a few great people in the entire Xia country who have saint-level talent and can become saints in the future. If she could obtain a saint-level talent, not to mention making that man the eldest son, she could even marry that man. If a force has a saint-level person, Xia country would not dare to offend it casually, and this force would immediately reach its peak. Su Qing looked at Yi Yu and asked, "Am I qualified to enter the Qinjie Academy?" Yi Yu lowered his head and didn't dare to look at Su Qing. He stammered, "I have the qualifications." Su Qing continued to ask, "Do you still remember what you just said?" Yi Yu lowered his head and was speechless. Calling Su Qing dad in front of so many people was a humiliation more painful than killing him. It would also make him a laughingstock in Taiwu Academy. Su Qing frowned and said, "What? You don't keep your word." Hearing this, Yi Yu looked at Su Qing angrily and said, "Don't go too far." Su Qing sneered and said, "I am too much of a bully. How did you treat me just now? Now I am just asking you to do what you said." Yi Yu gritted his teeth and glared at Su Qing. Li Wenyang said loudly, "Just now, young Master Yi and young Master Su made a bet that if young Master Su can enter Jianjieyuan, he will call young Master Su dad." Now that he knew Su Qing had saint-level talent, Li Wenyang was not afraid at all. Hearing this, everyone looked at Yi Yu with a smile as if they were enjoying a good show. If Yi Qingxia had not been here, they would have started to sneer at him. Yi Yu would have become a joke. Yi Qingxia looked at her son with her beautiful eyes, not wanting him to suffer such humiliation, and said, "Su Qing, I can apologize to you on behalf of my son." The dean of a college apologized to a student. This almost impossible thing happened. Su Qing looked at Yi Qingxia, this stunningly beautiful woman. She was no longer as serious and cold as she had first seen. She smiled and said, "Okay, but you have to kiss me." Everyone was shocked. Su Qing was so bold as to tease the dean. Yi Yu glared at Su Qing angrily. This bastard dared to tease his mother in front of him. He shouted angrily, "Su Qing, if you have the guts, let's duel." Yi Qingxia was a little flustered and a blush appeared on her cheeks. The figure just now under the bloody sun was deeply engraved in her heart. Chapter 19 Ending this matter. Su Qing sneered and said, "You want to rely on your peak mortal level strength and your heavenly level martial spirit to defeat me, right?" Yi Yu stared at Su Qing and challenged, "Do you dare?" The gap between the two sides is very obvious. Su Qing is only in the early stage of the mortal level and has no martial soul. Yi Yu is at the peak of the mortal level and has a terrifying heavenly level martial soul. Although Su Qing has saint level talent, he cannot fight with Yi Yu. If Su Qing is given some time, it will be no problem for him to surpass Yi Yu. Su Qing smiled and said, "Why wouldn't I dare? What if you lose?" Yi Yu said, "If I lose, I will be your son from now on, and I will call you dad every time I see you." Hearing that her son still hadn't learned his lesson and wanted to bet on calling someone else dad, Yi Qingxia's cheeks flushed slightly, and she stared at Yi Yu with her beautiful eyes and shouted angrily, "Xiao Yu, get back home right now." Yi Yu was unconvinced and said, "Mom, you believe me?" Yi Qingxia stared at Yi Yu and said, "Didn't you hear me?" Hearing this, Yi Yu was also afraid of his mother. He turned his head to look at Su Qing, snorted coldly, and was about to turn around and leave. Su Qing said, "You can leave if you want, but we have to make the bet we just made." Hearing this, Yi Yu looked at Su Qing angrily. Yi Qingxia wants to resolve this matter, and now has only two choices. The first is for Yi Yu to call Su Qing dad, and the second is to kiss Su Qing herself. Her beautiful eyes looked at Su Qing's handsome face, and a blush appeared on her beautiful face. How could she do it in public, and how could she care about other people after doing it? Yi Qingxia said, "Su Qing, I can agree to one other request of yours. I hope that this time, the matter between you and my son will be settled." Su Qing looked at Yi Qingxia with a hint of shyness, and knew that she couldn't push too much. For the sake of long-term planning, she smiled and said, "I'll give the dean a favor and I'll pursue this matter." Yi Qingxia breathed a sigh of relief and began to feel somewhat favorable towards Su Qing. Yi Yu saw Su Qing looking at his mother, and his mother actually blushed and looked a little shy. He was so angry that he gritted his teeth and clenched his fists. Seeing her son still standing there, Yi Qingxia said coldly, "Xiaoyu, why don't you go back?" Yi Yu looked at Su Qing fiercely and turned away. Everyone gathered around Su Qing with a fawning look on their faces, trying to curry favor with him. Even if Su Qing was not the young master of the Lin family, he could be the same as Lin Zihao just by having a saint-level talent. Seeing that she was surrounded by people, Yi Qingxia released a powerful force and returned to her previous serious and cold look. She said, "You guys go back too. Don't stay here any longer." Hearing this, everyone did not dare to stay and dispersed. Su Qing. Li Ruoyao smiled and pulled Zhang Bingyu to Su Qing and called out. Su Qing glanced at the two of them, especially staying on Zhang Bingyu for a second longer. In his previous life, he had some feelings for Zhang Bingyu, but it was not to the extent of liking her. In the previous life, Lin Zihao became the king of Xia kingdom and took many women into his harem. It seemed that the two of them were also taken into his harem, because many women from Taiwu Academy were taken into his harem by Lin Zihao. Su Qing was not very clear about the details. In this life, Su Qing didn't feel anything when looking at Zhang Bingyu. He didn't know if it was because of his psychological distortion or something else, but he was more inclined to beautiful women. Zhang Bingyu couldn't help but blush when facing Su Qing's gaze, and she thought to herself, does Su Qing really like her? Li Ruoyao asked, Su Qing, do you know us? Do you need us to introduce ourselves? Su Qing shook his head and chuckled, there are two beauties in the earth-level courtyard. How could I not know about them? Chapter 20. Does he like himself? Li Ruoyao was delighted. She didn't expect that Su Qing knew her. When Su Qing reached the earth rank, Li Ruoyao had taken a fancy to Su Qing. She never expected that Su Qing would reach the heaven rank, and even surpass the heaven rank to reach the legendary saint rank. She has always had a good vision. Zhang Bingyu looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes. She only knew Su Qing as a person, but did not know his name. Li Ruoyao asked with a smile, are you free now? Su Qing said, I still have a lot of things to do. I have to choose a technique later. Li Ruoyao nodded, took out her phone and smiled sweetly, looking at Su Qing and asked, what's your phone number? Su Qing said a string of numbers. Zhang Bingyu silently memorized the number in her mind. Yi Qingxia also wrote down the phone number, and her face turned red when she realized what she was doing. Why did she write down this guy's number? Was she going to call him in the future? But Yi Qingxia thought again that maybe it would be useful in the future. Because Su Qing has saint-level talent, Yi Qingxia wants to train him with all her strength. If Su Qing can become a saint in the future, it will be a good thing for Taiwu Academy and will also make Taiwu Academy famous. Li Ruoyao entered the number and called. Su Qing's cell phone rang, and Li Ruoyao said, this is my number, remember it. Su Qing hummed. Li Ruoyao waved goodbye to Su Qing, then left with Zhang Bingyu. Su Qing turned to Yi Qingxia and said, Dean, take me to Taiwu Pavilion. I want to choose a martial arts technique. Yi Qingxia adjusted her glasses and said to Su Qing seriously, Su Qing, our Taiwu Academy will do its best to train you. I hope you will remember the kindness of Taiwu Academy in the future. Su Qing raised the corner of her mouth and said, favor. Can I pledge my love to you later? Yi Qingxia's face turned red as if it was ignited by fire, and she said angrily, can you be more serious? And you are the same age as my son, how can there be any possibility between us? Su Qing looked at Yi Qingxia's beautiful face and said, is it not okay for me to like you like this? Yi Qingxia rolled her eyes at Su Qing, a hint of joy rising in her heart. She ignored Su Qing and walked forward in her high heels. Su Qing chuckled and followed her. Li Wenyan followed Su Qing with a smile on his face. Lin Baixue sat in the chair in amazement. She had already found out what caused the strange phenomena in heaven and earth, and it turned out to be that bastard. Lin Baixue didn't believe it at all. She asked several times in a row and even asked people to confirm it in person. But the result was that Su Qing caused the strange phenomena in heaven and earth because he had a saint-level talent. As the head of a top family, she naturally understood what this meant. Now with Su Qing's saint-level talent, any force will frantically try to win him over and meet any of his conditions. Originally Lin Baixue tried every possible way to kill Su Qing, but now she was at a loss, her mind went blank and she didn't know what to do. Now she also understood why the heavenly grade martial spirit was afraid of Su Qing. Lin Baixue couldn't help but think of what her son had done to Su Qing and what his grandfather had done. She realized that Su Qing was the biggest threat, a threat that was enough to destroy the entire Lin family. For that family, Lin Baixue had an idea of giving up everything and wanting to die with Su Qing. Even if those videos and photos were leaked, she would let countless people laugh at her, or even lose her life, as long as she could solve the threat of Su Qing. Suddenly Lin Baixue thought of something. If Su Qing really wanted revenge, he could just hide away and practice to the saint level, and then come to the Lin family to kill people. The Lin family would not be able to resist a saint-level strongman. But now he takes the initiative to join the Lin family and become the young master of the Lin family. What is his purpose? Lin Baixue thought about what Su Qing had done to her and blushed. Could it be that this bastard has always liked me? At this time, Lin Baixue realized that perhaps Su Qing was not a huge threat, but the lucky star for the rise of the Lin family. Chapter 21, Choosing a Method. Yu went back and immediately called Lin Zihao to tell him what happened here, and reminded him, "Brother Lin, I think he is very popular recently, you'd better stay away from him." Lin Zihao gritted his teeth and looked ferocious. He was trying to find a way to kill Su Qing, and he wanted Su Qing to die miserably. Su Qing was the first person who dared to hit him, and he must make Su Qing pay the price. Now Lin Zihao understood why his mother protected Su Qing. It turned out that it was because of her saint-level talent and the strange phenomena that had caused heaven and earth today. If he dared to touch Su Qing, he would be a sinner of the Lin family and his mother would never allow it. It was impossible for Lin Zihao to swallow his anger, as he had never been bullied by others since he was a child. Yu didn't hear their voice on the other end of the phone and asked, "What's wrong with Brother Lin?" "I understand." Lin Zihao replied coldly and hung up the phone. Jiang Fengling stood in front of the window, looking deeply in the direction of Taiwu Academy. At this time, Zhao Jinzhong walked in and reported, "Sir, the matter has been investigated. It was the strange phenomenon of heaven and earth caused by saint-level talent." Hearing this, Jiang Fengling showed a look of shock and asked, "Saint-level talent?" Zhao Jinzhong nodded and said, "That person's name is Su Qing, and he is the new young master of the Lin family." Jiang Fengling sneered, "This Lin Baixue hid it very well and didn't reveal any information. If it weren't for this strange phenomenon, we wouldn't know that the Lin family had hidden a saint-level talent." Zhao Jinzhong asked, "My lord, what should we do next?" Jiang Fengling said in a deep voice, "Send someone to contact him first to see what kind of person he is." Originally, the Lin family of Yunhai was the #1 family, and now they have obtained saint-level talent. Jiang Fengling feels a huge danger. If this continues, the status of their Jiang family may be lost. Jiang Fengling wanted to see if she could bring Su Qing into the Jiang family. If she could, that would be great, as it would be a great opportunity for the Jiang family. If not, Jiang Fengling's eyes revealed murderous intent. Of course, she would not take action unless she was 100% sure. If she failed, the Jiang family might be wiped out. Other families, big and small, all knew about this and were extremely shocked. They had different attitudes towards Su Qing. Some wanted to please him, while others were full of hostility. Countless people were talking about this matter, and news about Su Qing even spread to other provinces. The news of the saint-level talent was so shocking that it spread quickly and could not be concealed. Su Qing also became a celebrity. Su Qing didn't know about these people. He followed Yiqingxia towards an ancient building with 5 floors. Each floor contained different levels of martial arts. The first floor contained ordinary level martial arts, and the 5th floor contained powerful heaven level martial arts. Ordinary people who want to enter here can either get rewards from the academy and then choose any martial arts technique they want, or break through each level of restrictions by their own ability. According to the regulations, people from the Qingjia Academy can come here to choose a martial art. Su Qing is at the saint level, so Yiqingxia directly closed all restrictions and took Su Qing to the 5th floor unimpeded. I saw that the 5th floor was several hundred square meters in area. There was nothing around it. The sunlight shone in from outside, and the building was bright and transparent. There were 3 stone platforms in the middle, and there was a book on each platform. The 3 books recorded the 3 kinds of heaven-level skills of Taiwu Academy, namely Taiwu Sword Art, Martial Arts Heart Sutra, and Green Spirit Mystical Lore. Each of them could be worth a fortune if sold. If you don't have an exceptional heaven-level talent, you are not qualified to come here. Chapter 22, Su Qing's cell phone number. Yiqingxia said, "Here are 3 heavenly level techniques, you can choose one." Su Qing had already made up his mind. He walked to the first stone platform, picked up the book recording the Taiwu sword technique, and then walked back. Yiqingxia smiled and said, "I knew you would choose this heavenly level technique. This technique was created by the first dean of Taiwu Academy. It is a high-level swordsmanship martial art with extremely terrifying power. It is also difficult to practice." Su Qing knew how powerful this technique was. Sword Emperor Yi Hongshan had originally practiced this technique. He said, "Dean, I'm going back first." Yi Qingxia nodded slightly. Su Qing said, "If you have anything, you can call me directly." Yi Qingxia blushed and turned her head to the side. "I don't know your phone number." Su Qing moved closer to Yi Qingxia, stretched his head towards her, and the hot air he exhaled blew on her beautiful white face. With a sly smile, he said, "Didn't you remember my number just now?" Yi Qingxia's ears turned red and she rolled her eyes and said, "No." Su Qing stretched out his hand and said, "Give me your phone." Hearing this, Yi Qingxia took out her cell phone and handed it to Su Qing. Su Qing took the phone, saved her own number and returned it to Yi Qingxia, then left with Li Wenyan. Yi Qingxia took the phone and saw the note that read, Su Qing's husband's cell phone number. Yi Qingxia stomped her feet in embarrassment, and looked at Su Qing's leaving back with her beautiful eyes. In fact, she didn't hate him in her heart. A thought came to her mind: if he really liked her, then she would accept him, and Taiwu Academy would be the same as possessing the saint rank. Shaking her head immediately, Yi Qingxia told herself not to think too much. Su Qing was the same age as her son, so there was no possibility of anything happening between them. At this moment, Yi Qingxia realized that she was different today than usual. In the past, she could handle all kinds of things calmly without any change in her mood. She would get angry when others teased her and would even teach them a lesson. But today, she was as shy as a little woman. She realized her problem, and the image of Su Qing standing there under the huge bloody sun and herself kneeling on one knee appeared in her mind again. From this moment on, her mood was broken by Su Qing and she mentally surrendered to Su Qing. After Yi Qingxia understood the reason, she didn't know if she could still repair her mood. Looking at the note on the phone, she blushed and wanted to modify it. The 4 words after Su Qing's husband's phone number had been deleted. When only the 4 words, Su Qing's husband, were left, she hesitated again. Will Su Qing be angry if she knows? Yi Qingxia thought again. She is the president of Taiwu College and the head of the Yi family, the 3rd largest family in Yunhai province. How can she be like a shy little woman? So Yi Qingxia deleted all the words. When she re-entered the note, she hesitated again. After struggling for a long time, she typed the 4 words, Su Qing's husband, with a blushing face. She thought to herself that this guy had too much influence on her state of mind. She had to go back and practice to stabilize her state of mind, otherwise she would really become that guy's woman. Su Qing took a car back to the Lin family. At this time, all the people in the Lin family were very respectful to Su Qing, even more respectful than when they met the eldest son of the Lin family. Su Qing ignored all this and returned to his room, where he sat cross-legged on the bed and prepared to practice his skills. There was a knock on the door. Su Qing said, "Come in." A top beauty walked in. Lin Baixue had changed into a dark purple mid-length skirt, revealing a pair of slender and voluptuous long legs. She had black hair draped over her shoulders, skin as white as jade, an extremely beautiful face, and a mature and attractive figure that made people's heart beat faster. Chapter 23: The Lin family wants to reconcile. At this time, Lin Baixue's face softened a lot, no longer as cold as before. She looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes and said, "Can we talk?" Su Qing raised the corner of his mouth and said, "Of course, what's the matter?" Lin Baixue closed the door, her cheeks slightly red as she said, "Actually, you don't have to do that to me. As long as you tell me that you have saint-level talent, you will still get the same treatment you have now." Su Qing thought. He himself didn't even know he had saint-level talent, and he still used 5 million to buy a saint-level martial soul. If he didn't have that 5 million, he might not have gotten a saint-level martial soul, and what happened afterwards would never have happened. Seeing Su Qing silent and blushing, Lin Baixue asked, "Do you like me?" Su Qing smiled and looked at the stunningly beautiful woman in front of him and said, "Well, you are my favorite." Hearing Su Qing's admission, Lin Baixue's heart began to beat faster, and her face blushed even more beautifully. She said, "What are you going to do about your son and me, and your grandfather? This is my Lin family's fault, and I will do my best to compensate you." It is hard to imagine that the head of the Lin family and the first lady of Yunhai would take the initiative to surrender and apologize to Su Qing. Su Qing said, "I just want you to be my woman." Lin Baixue blushed and said, "I won't agree to this." Su Qing continued, "I can promise that I will not kill anyone from the Lin family, and I can obey your orders. If I become a saint, I can swear to protect the Lin family. Killing Lin Zihao directly would be too easy for him." Su Qing wanted him to live a life worse than death. Hearing these words, Lin Baixue was really moved. If it were 20 years ago, she would have agreed without hesitation for the sake of the Lin family. But now she couldn't do that. She already had a family, a son and a daughter. She could only refuse and said, "Except for this, I can agree to everything else." Su Qing said, "Besides getting you, I have no other interest." Lin Baixue looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes. She didn't expect that Su Qing liked her so much. She felt a little confident and happy in her heart. However, she didn't know that Su Qing had just come back from teasing the dean. "I can introduce other women to you. If possible, I would like to marry my daughter to you." Lin Baixue took a step back. She could not agree to Su Qing's request, but she could agree to other people. Especially if her daughter married Su Qing, she would be completely tied to Su Qing. Su Qing stood up and walked to Lin Baixue. He lifted Lin Baixue's fair chin with his hand, looked at her beautiful face, and said affectionately, "I've already said that I'm not interested in any woman except you." Lin Baixue looked at Su Qing's handsome face with her beautiful eyes, her face turned red with embarrassment, and her heart became flustered. She had never felt this way when she was in love with her husband Li Qingfeng before. However, in the end, Lin Baixue still opened Su Qing's hand, adhered to her moral bottom line and said, "I really can't promise you this, and the Lin family will do its best to train you. If you need anything, just tell me." Lin Baixue opened the door and was about to go out. With a bang, a hand pressed the door to close it again, and Lin Baixue's body retreated to the door. Su Qing pressed the door with a domineering hand, looked at Lin Baixue and asked, "Is there an auction in a week?" Lin Baixue looked at the domineering Su Qing, blushing and said, "Well, there is an auction, and I heard there are many rare treasures." Su Qing smiled and asked, "Do you want to become an alien?" Lin Baixue stared at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes, her heart filled with turbulent waves. Chapter 24, Something that has troubled us for more than 30 years. As a direct descendant of the Lin family, Lin Baixue has wanted to become an alien ever since she knew that aliens confuse martial spirits, and she has tried every possible means to become one. This almost became a nightmare that haunted her for more than 30 years. But she didn't have the talent, and she tried many ways but failed. As the eldest daughter of the Lin family, she didn't have extraordinary talent, so she was a joke in the Lin family. She was also subjected to a lot of cold stares and ridicule back then. She still remembers those harsh words and ugly faces. In the end, Lin Baixue became the head of the Lin family with his outstanding abilities, and led everyone in the Lin family to make the Lin family even richer, and those cold eyes and ridicules disappeared. When she heard Su Qing's words at this moment, her heart was so shaken. Lin Baixue stared at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes and asked very seriously, "Can you make me an alien?" Su Qing also looked at Lin Baixue and they looked at each other and said, "Do you think I have to lie to you?" In his previous life, Su Qing collected a large number of secret medicine formulas in order to heal his broken leg. One of them was a secret medicine that could turn an ordinary person into an extraordinary person. It took a genius who dreamed of becoming an extraordinary person several decades to develop it. In order for others to become extraordinary people like him, he selflessly made public the recipe, and the materials required were all rare treasures from heaven and earth. Su Qing also wanted to buy some things at this auction, but he had no money. The lowest price of those rare treasures might be 10 million. Su Qing could only rely on the huge financial resources of the Lin family, otherwise how could he get so much money? Su Qing knew that Lin Baixue wanted to become an extraordinary person, and using this as a condition to buy some things he needed would not be considered as owing anything to the Lin family. After hearing Su Qing's words, Lin Baixue smiled and said, "As long as you can make me an alien, I can do anything you want me to do." Su Qing leaned forward, his face slowly approaching Lin Baixue, until his face was only 5 or 6 centimeters away from Lin Baixue's. He said softly, "Can I kiss you?" Lin Baixue looked at the handsome face so close to her with her beautiful eyes. She felt the hot breath exhaled by Su Qing on her jade-like face and sniffed the masculine scent on Su Qing with her delicate nose. Her heart was beating vigorously and her beautiful face was covered with blush. She thought that just by asking Su Qing to kiss her she would be able to fulfill her dream of more than 30 years, so no moral bottom line mattered anymore. Lin Baixue closed her beautiful eyes and raised her head. Seeing the stunningly beautiful woman allowing herself to be picked, it would be a lie for Su Qing not to be moved. His heart was beating just as fast. There was no coercion or threat in this, it was a kiss given to him voluntarily by Lin Baixue. Su Qing leaned his lips towards Lin Baixue's fragrant lips, sniffing her charming body fragrance. The distance between the two was getting closer and closer, and their heartbeats were getting faster and faster. The distance between their lips was only 1 centimeter. When they were about to kiss, there was a knock on the door. "Master, there are many people looking for you." Lin Baixue regained consciousness and pushed Su Qing away with her hands. She blushed and said, "I will give it to you after you let me become an alien." Su Qing chuckled and was not very anxious. Lin Baixue opened the door and walked out. Lin Zihao passed by and saw his mother walking out of Su Qing's room with her beautiful face flushed. His heart tightened. Could something have happened between his mother and Su Qing? Lin Baixue came outside and saw a large group of people coming to the door. Knowing that these people came for the saint-level talent, she smiled slightly. After this incident, she had enough confidence to control Su Qing and let Su Qing serve the Lin family without worrying about anything else. Chapter 25, Ancient Sword Seal. After Lin Baixue left, Su Qing continued to sit cross-legged on the ground and opened the Taiwu sword art. It recorded that the Taiwu sword art originated from an ancient sword technique in ancient times. Because only fragments were obtained, it was later created by the first-generation dean of Taiwu Academy by integrating his own insights. It is also the famous technique of the dean of Taiwu Academy. Taiwu sword technique is a martial art that makes one stronger with each battle, and an ancient sword energy emanates from the whole body. The first step in cultivation is to condense the ancient sword seal, which will quickly heal the body during battle and constantly stimulate the body's potential. Su Qing transformed the blood and qi in his body into sword qi according to the Taiwu sword art, which continuously gathered towards his left eye. The location of the Taigu sword seal could be anywhere, such as between the eyebrows, on the arm, or on the palm. Closing his eyes, Su Qing chose his left eye, laying the foundation for future plans. As the qi and blood continued to gather and transform into a sword, Su Qing's left eye felt like it was being cut by many blades and was extremely painful. Blood flowed out of the eye socket. Su Qing endured the pain and continued to control the gathering of qi and blood. The pain in his left eye became more and more intense, and more blood flowed from his eye socket, dripping down Su Qing's cheek onto the ground. Finally, 2 minutes later, the ancient sword seal condensed in his left eye. Su Qing opened his eyes. His left eye had been temporarily blinded. His eyeball was covered with bloodshot. 2 silver-white sword marks appeared in the middle of his black pupil. Although his left eye could not see, it exuded a kind of sword intent invisibly. Su Qing closed his left eye, opened his right eye, and continued to practice Taiwu sword technique. Half a day passed, and the technique had been mastered. Su Qing exuded a faint ancient sword energy, and his temperament became different from before. Su Qing went to the bathroom to wash the blood and dirt off his body, changed his clothes and walked out of the room. An extremely beautiful woman was walking towards me. She had long, soft hair that reached her waist, with bangs slightly covering her eyes. She had a beautiful and flawless face, skin as white as snow, a tall and mature figure, and was wearing a shirt on her upper body, a black long skirt on her lower body, and a pair of black leather shoes on her feet. She is Lin Zihao's sister Lin Qing'er, the #1 school beauty in Yunhai province, and has now graduated from Taiwu College. Lin Qing'er walked up to Su Qing and looked at him coldly with her beautiful eyes. "Let me remind you that my brother is not someone you can just bully." Originally, Lin Qing'er was outside. When she heard that something big had happened in the Lin family, she quickly rushed back. When she learned that the Lin family had a saint-level talent, she was also very happy at first. But his younger brother Lin Zihao came to her and said with an aggrieved look how he was bullied by Su Qing. Lin Baixue was even more biased towards Su Qing. After hearing how much injustice her brother had suffered at home and realizing that Su Qing was bullying others by relying on his saint-level talent, her mother Lin Baixue would definitely not punish him in order to please Su Qing. As an elder sister, she couldn't let Su Qing do this, so she waited for Su Qing to come out and warn her. Su Qing chuckled when she heard Lin Qing'er's words. "Your brother, that loser, is complaining to you? He's useless. I overestimated him." A surge of anger surged in Lin Qing'er's heart. The man in front of her ignored her warning and dared to insult his brother in front of her. This man was extremely arrogant. She must teach Su Qing a lesson. Lin Qing'er stared at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes. Black light emerged from her body, and a demon tiger appeared behind her. It was more than 3 meters tall and 5 meters long, with black hair all over its body, a pair of dark green eyes, 2 horns on its head, and exuding a dark and evil aura. This is the demonic abyss tiger, a heavenly rank martial spirit. Chapter 26: The Evil Youngster's Sister. Roar. The demon Yuan who roared, leaped forward and pounced towards Su Qing with powerful momentum. Su Qing's eyes immediately turned dark, and a sharp sword intent shot towards the demon Yuan who. The demon Yuan who sensed a terrible danger, and immediately stepped back and jumped back behind Lin Qing'er, staring at Su Qing with a pair of dark green tiger eyes. The performance of this demon tiger was better than Lin Zihao's martial spirit. It did not hide back in Lin Qing'er's body and had the intention to continue fighting. Lin Qing'er was stunned. She didn't expect that the demon Yuanhu would be afraid and retreat. Su Qing laughed and said, "Didn't your brother tell you that this trick won't work on me?" Lin Qing'er asked in a cold voice, "Would a heaven-level martial spirit be afraid of saint-level talent?" A heavenly-grade martial soul certainly would not be afraid of a saint-grade talent. What the demonic abyss tiger was afraid of was the saint-grade martial soul in Su Qing's body. Su Qing would definitely not tell Lin Qing'er this. The Lin family's emblem is the tiger, so most of the Lin family's extraordinary people choose the tiger as their martial spirit. Lin Qing'er said angrily, "Hey, didn't you hear me talking to you?" Su Qing asked, "Do I need to answer?" Lin Qing'er said coldly, "Don't think I don't have other ways to deal with you." The demon Yuanhu behind Lin Qing'er turned into a stream of aura and merged into Lin Qing'er's body. A strong dark aura burst out from Lin Qing'er's body. Her appearance changed. Her eyes became dark green and tiger fangs grew in her mouth. There are generally two types of battles. The first is to control the martial spirit to fight, and the second is to fuse the martial spirit. Su Qing raised a hand and said, "Wait." Lin Qing'er said coldly, "Beg for mercy from me now and stay away from my brother in the future, and I can let you go." Su Qing smiled and said, "I don't think it's necessary for us to fight. If you really want to fight me, it's okay. We can make a bet. If I lose, I will beg for mercy as you say and stay away from your brother in the future. If I win, you will be my maid for a day." Lin Qing'er sneered, "Why should I agree to you?" Su Qing said, "If you don't agree, then I will call for help. I think the Lin family should have a lot of people who are dedicated to protecting me." Lin Qing'er said angrily, "You are despicable." Hearing this, Su Qing laughed and said, "I said you were shameless, a person in the middle stage of the spiritual level bullying me, a person in the early stage of the mortal level." Lin Qing'er thought for a moment and replied, "Humph. I promise you." She thought to herself that she, a middle-level spiritual rank person, would definitely win against an early-level mortal rank person, and she felt that letting Su Qing use one hand wouldn't be a problem. Su Qing smiled with satisfaction and said, "Come on." Lin Qing'er rushed towards Su Qing swiftly and struck Su Qing's chest with one claw with powerful force. Su Qing dodged sideways, and Lin Qing'er grabbed Su Qing's throat with his other hand. Su Qing stepped back. Lin Qing'er spun his body and swung his claws, leaving 5 huge sharp claw marks. 5 holes were torn in Su Qing's clothes, and trickles of blood flowed out from his chest. Lin Qing'er sneered, "Admit defeat now." Su Qing looked down at her chest and saw that she had only suffered a minor injury. She had underestimated the eldest daughter of the Lin family. Her expression became serious. Lin Qing'er continued to strike Su Qing in the chest. Black sword energy emerged from Su Qing's body. He dodged sideways and slashed with his sword finger, bringing out a black sword light that cut open Lin Qing'er's clothes on the abdomen, and a little blood flowed out. When fighting with a fused martial soul, their whole body will be protected by the martial soul and cannot be hurt by ordinary swords or knives. However, Su Qing was able to easily break through the defense of the heavenly grade martial spirit. Lin Qing'er's expression became serious as well, realizing that the person in front of him was not ordinary. Chapter 27: Being a Maid for a Day. Lin Qing'er turned his feet and kicked at Su Qing's head behind him like lightning, but Su Qing chose to dodge again. Lin Qing'er swung his claws and left 5 huge sharp claw marks. Su Qing dodged with a somersault, and pointed his sword in midair, a jet of dark sword energy piercing towards Lin Qing'er's throat. Lin Qing'er turned to the side, looked at Su Qing coldly, made claws with his 5 fingers, grabbed with his palm, and struck forward with a huge and powerful force hitting Su Qing. The force quickly penetrated Su Qing's body, and Su Qing's body turned into countless sword chi and dispersed. The force hit the wall, making a dull sound, and a huge tiger claw mark appeared on the wall. Su Qing suddenly appeared behind Lin Qing'er, pointing his sword at Lin Qing'er's back. The sword force pierced through Lin Qing'er's martial arts defense, leaving a wound and blood flowing out. Lin Qing's expression showed pain, and he turned around and swung his hand from top to bottom, leaving 5 huge claw marks. Su Qing jumped back to avoid it. Lin Qing grabbed with his empty palm and struck out again. A huge and powerful force hit Su Qing. This time, Su Qing rushed directly towards Lin Qing. When the force was about to attack him, he suddenly dodged to the side and continued to rush towards Lin Qing. Lin Qing stared at Su Qing coldly, and made another palm strike with his empty palm. Su Qing leaned down and pressed one hand on the ground, dodging by almost sticking to the ground. Then he suddenly jumped up like a snake. It was too late for Lin Qing to attack, as Su Qing's sword finger was already against Lin Qing's throat. "You lose," Su Qing said with a smile on his face. Lin Qing snorted unconvincedly and said, "If you have the guts to not dodge, let's fight and decide the winner." Su Qing smiled and said, "What if you're still not convinced?" Lin Qing said, "Absolutely not." If she couldn't beat him in a head-on fight, then she would have nothing to say. Su Qing nodded and said, "Yes, I agree." The two retreated a few meters away. Lin Qing looked serious as he gathered all his strength into one hand. The 5 fingers of that hand formed into claws, and a terrifying dark aura emanated from it. Su Qing stood where he was, looking at Lin Qing. Lin Qing rushed towards Su Qing quickly and slapped Su Qing straight on the chest. He couldn't dodge this time and had to take it head-on. Although it was a bit of bullying to Su Qing, this was also what Su Qing agreed to, so he didn't blame her. Just as his palm was about to hit Su Qing's chest, Lin Qing found that Su Qing was standing in place, without any sign of dodging or defense. A figure emitting dark sword energy suddenly appeared behind Su Qing, and a powerful sword force filled with blood and murder burst out. Bang! A dull sound was heard, and Lin Qing's body was blown away 5 or 6 meters by this force. He looked at Su Qing with horror. He just felt like a basin of ice water was poured on his head, and his body was shaking uncontrollably. At this time, the figure behind Su Qing flashed away and disappeared. Su Qing had a faint smile on his face. "Do you have anything else to say?" Lin Qing said in a deep voice, "So you have a martial spirit hidden in you." Su Qing said, "This has nothing to do with you. Now that you've lost, do you know what you have to do?" Not only did she fail to teach Su Qing a lesson this time, but she would have to be her maid for a day. Just imagine, as the eldest daughter of the Lin family, being someone else's maid, what would happen if the news got out? But she had to do it. Su Qing had already given her 2 chances. It would be unreasonable for her to go back on her word. Chapter 28 Coal Master. Lin Qing said, "I agree to be your maid for a day, but only when no one is at the Lin family." Su Qing said with a smile, "It would be so meaningless if no one knew that the eldest daughter of the Lin family, the most beautiful girl in Yunhai, became my maid." Lin Qing blushed and glared at Su Qing, "Don't go too far." Su Qing said, "Okay, I promise you, but I want you to call me master first." Lin Qing stared at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes, gritted her teeth and shouted, "Master." Su Qing nodded with satisfaction. Lin Qing glared at Su Qing fiercely and turned away, feeling very angry. It was bad enough that his brother was bullied by him, but he also bullied him and even called him master. This guy was too abominable. Lin Baixue hurried back home and was relieved to see that Su Qing was fine. She had already learned that her daughter had returned and wanted to cause trouble for Su Qing. She was worried that her daughter would do something to hurt Su Qing. Su Qing saw Lin Baixue's expression and smiled, "Madam, are you worried about me?" Lin Baixue rolled her eyes at Su Qing and said, "I'm dealing with your matter. Now all the major families in Yunhai want to meet you. Can I hold a banquet to introduce you to everyone?" Su Qing shook her head and said she didn't like that kind of banquet. Seeing that Su Qing was unwilling, Lin Baixue did not force him, and nodded. Then she could not help but ask, "Is what you said about making me an alien true?" Su Qing smiled and said, "Really? I'll make it for you when I get the materials at the auction in a week." Lin Baixue showed an expectant smile, like a little girl who was about to receive a gift, looking a little cute. Su Qing said, "You must also remember to agree to my conditions." Lin Baixue blushed and nodded. At this time, Li Qingfeng walked out and saw his wife Lin Baixue and Su Qing, the bastard, talking and laughing. He felt very uncomfortable and had a gloomy face. When Lin Baixue saw her husband and thought about what she was going to do with Su Qing, she felt a surge of excitement in her heart. She thought that this was wrong, but then she thought that it was Li Qingfeng who betrayed her first, and their relationship was already in name only, so she didn't need to care about Li Qingfeng. Su Qing asked Li Wenyan to go to Taiwu Academy. Li Qingfeng saw Su Qing leave, and said to Lin Baixue with a sullen face, "Baixue, I don't know what happened. Why did you treat me like this?" Lin Baixue looked at Li Qingfeng coldly and said, "Why? You know it yourself." Li Qingfeng shook his head and said innocently, "I really don't know." Hearing this, Lin Baixue sneered and said, "Do you really think I don't know about you and that woman?" Li Qingfeng's head felt like it was hit by a stick. He didn't expect that his actions were known even though they were so secretive. He immediately knelt on the ground in panic and begged, "Baixue, I was wrong. I'm sorry. You haven't let me touch the house since he was born. I just couldn't hold back for a moment." Lin Baixue recalled that she had been too busy with work in recent years and had no time to think about these things. Li Qingfeng was afraid of being kicked out of the Lin family and losing such a luxurious life, so he kowtowed and said, "Baixue, I'm sorry, can you give me a chance? I beg you." Lin Baixue looked at Li Qingfeng with disgust, thinking that she was blind to fall in love with such a man. Li Qingfeng continued to kowtow and said, "Baixue, please think about the two children. They don't want to lose their father either." Lin Baixue angrily shouted coldly, "Enough. I don't want to care about your affairs with that woman. You should be more sensible in the future and don't appear in front of me unless there is something going on." Li Qingfeng breathed a sigh of relief and nodded repeatedly. Chapter 29 Shu Family's Top Star. Su Qing walked into a group of buildings, which all belonged to Jianjiayuan. Everyone had an independent room, as well as a special restaurant and a place for rest and entertainment. Pushing open the door of the classroom, a middle-aged teacher was standing on the podium. There were only 13 students in the classroom. All of these 13 people had heavenly talents. Some came from the 7 major families, and some came from other major families. Those who could enter here were all young masters and young ladies of the family. Among the 13 people, except Yu, the first one who caught people's attention was the one sitting next to the window. She had smooth hair, was as beautiful as a fairy, had skin like jade, and a graceful figure. She was wearing a snow-white long dress, and her temperament was pure and untainted, as if a fairy had descended to the earth. Her name is Shu Xiana and she comes from the Shu family, which is ranked 5th among the 7 major families. Her mother is a top-notch star in Xia country, named Shu Suzhen. Having worked in the industry for more than 20 years, he has shot many blockbuster films, such as Zhu Xian, Wolf Warrior 4, Dying to Survive, The Wandering Planet, Operation Qinghai, 40,000 Miles from Chang'an, The Legend of the Gods, The Bad Kids. If we go by popularity, Shu Suzhen is undoubtedly number 1. Following her mother, Shu Xiana also filmed some movies and was praised by many big directors. She also sings very well and is quite popular in Xia country. She is the current campus beauty of Taiwu College and is being pursued by Lin Zihao. The other tall and handsome man next to him is Shu Xiana's younger brother and the eldest son of the Shu family. His name is Shu Ferhai. He also has a good singing voice and is liked by countless girls. He is the most popular man besides Lin Zihao. The third one had short hair that reached her neck, a charming face with 2 dimples, skin as white and tender as a baby's, a sexy figure, and was wearing a white suspender and a light grey skirt. She is Lin Zihao's little fangirl and has always liked and admired Lin Zihao very much. Her name is Li Yuhuan and she is the second daughter of the Li family. There are 3 of them. One is strong with a few acne marks on his face and his name is Yarn Long. One is good looking but thin and his name is Liu Tsui. The other one is ordinary looking and his name is Bai Mingji. The 3 of them are Lin Zihao's younger brothers. Their family also wanted to curry favor with the Lin family, so the 3 of them often followed Lin Zihao, often with a flattering face, and used various methods to please Lin Zihao. There are few people left, belonging to different families. The middle-aged teacher saw that it was Su Qing. His name was Feng Yang. He knew that Su Qing had saint-level talent and was the eldest son of the Lin family. He smiled politely and said, "Young Master Su, please come in and find a seat." Everyone in the classroom looked at Su Qing. They all knew Su Qing. Shu Xiana just glanced at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes. Shu Ferhai frowned. He had a good relationship with Lin Zihao. He was present when several people beat Su Qing, but he was too lazy to take action. Seeing that such a servant was now on an equal footing with him, he felt somewhat unhappy. He didn't like Su Qing very much and there was a hint of disgust in his eyes. Yi Yu stared at Su Qing without saying anything. His mother King of Xia had already warned him that he would be put in solitary confinement if he dared to provoke Su Qing again. Li Yuhuan stared at Su Qing with hostility in her beautiful eyes, thinking to herself, bad guys bullied my brother Lin, I must avenge him. Lin Zihao's 3 younger brothers had complicated expressions on their faces. Their main purpose was to curry favor with the Lin family. Su Qing's status was higher than Lin Zihao's now, so of course they didn't dare to offend him. Chapter 30 Revenge for Brother Lin. Su Qing walked into the classroom. There were more than a dozen seats in the classroom. The sofas and desks were all semi-arc shaped and had a display screen on them. The content of the class was displayed on it, and you could also choose to watch videos or movies. In addition to the same subjects and knowledge as a normal university, Taiwu College also provides various information about cultivation, martial spirits, natural treasures, and history. This information is difficult to find online. Su Qing walked in. Among Lin Zihao's 3 younger brothers, Liu Cui was the first to stand up and said with a smile, "Young Master Su, sit here with me." Because most of the front seats are occupied, and some are exclusive seats, if Su Qing wants to sit down, he needs to sit in the back. Yang Long and Bai Mingji didn't expect Liu Cui to be friendly to Su Qing so quickly. Didn't he know that Lin Zihao and Su Qing had a grudge? Li Yuhuan snorted disdainfully. Su Qing glanced at Liu Cui and said, "No need." Then he sat in the seat closest to the school beauty Shuziana. Everyone fell silent, looking at Su Qing, because that seat was Lin Zihao's exclusive seat, and they didn't even dare to touch it. Li Yuhuan was the first to stand up and pointed at Su Qing angrily, "That's my brother Lin's seat, you don't deserve to sit there." Su Qing leaned back on the sofa, crossed her legs and said with a smile, "Oh? Lin Zihao's seat? Then I must have it. From now on, this seat is mine. Do you hear me?" Everyone looked at Su Qing in surprise. Lin Zihao was already crazy enough, but now Su Qing seemed even crazier than Lin Zihao. Li Yuhuan was so angry that her pretty face turned red and she shouted, "You big bad guy, I'm going to teach you a lesson on behalf of Brother Lin." Li Yuhuan was seen emitting a blue light, and a tall man with a fish head and no clothes on the upper body appeared behind him, holding 2 swords and emitting a fierce aura. Earth-level martial spirit, the leader of the strange fishmen. It is difficult for ordinary forces to buy heavenly-grade martial spirits, and they do not have enough money to buy them. The Li family is quite powerful, and although the Earth-grade martial soul purchased for them cannot compare to the heaven-grade, it is also a relatively powerful martial soul. Li Yuhuan pointed at Su Qing and shouted, "Go!" The leader of the strange fishmen held 2 knives and rushed towards Su Qing quickly. Su Qing's eyes turned black in an instant, and a sharp dark sword intent shot towards the leader of the strange fishmen. The leader of the strange fishmen immediately felt an extreme danger, and his body retreated behind Li Yuhuan like a stream of water and disappeared. Li Yuhuan looked stunned. Lin Zihao's heaven-level martial soul would be scared away upon seeing Su Qing's saint-level martial soul, let alone an earth-level martial soul. No one expected such a scene to happen. Su Qing stood up and walked to Li Yuhuan, and slapped Li Yuhuan on the face with a slap. Li Yuhuan fell to the ground, feeling the burning pain on her face, and tears flowed out. Xu Fuhai couldn't bear it anymore and stood up and asked, "Why are you hitting a woman?" Su Qing sneered and said, "I did, so what?" Xu Fuhai glared at Su Qing angrily, because the Lin family was powerful and their family members had reminded them not to offend Su Qing. None of the people from the 7 major families, including Xu Fuhai, dared to say anything, let alone others. As a teacher, Feng Yang retreated to a corner, afraid of being involved in anything. He was just an ordinary teacher and he couldn't afford to offend anyone here. Su Qing bent down, grabbed Li Yuhuan's hand, lifted her up and shouted coldly, "Why are you crying? If you cry again, I will let the Lin family destroy your Li family and let you cry enough." Chapter 31 The woman he pursues. Li Yuhuan stopped crying and shedding tears out of fear, looking at Su Qing with her watery eyes. Su Qing continued to yell in a cold voice, "Don't let me hear you call Lin Zihao brother in the future, or I will beat you up every time I see you, do you understand?" Li Yuhuan nodded out of fear and injustice, tears about to flow out again. Shuziana frowned and said, "Su Qing, don't go too far." Hearing this, Su Qing let go of Li Yuhuan's hand and walked in front of Shuziana. Shuziana stared at Su Qing coldly with her beautiful eyes. Su Qing asked, "Do you care about Lin Zihao a lot?" In the previous life, Shuxianer did not agree to Lin Zihao's pursuit, but in the future Shuxianer still agreed to Lin Zihao's pursuit, and became Lin Zihao's wife and princess. Although Lin Zihao had many women, his favorite would always be the fairy like Shuxianer. Shuxianer said coldly, "Does this have anything to do with you?" Su Qing smiled and said, "Because I like you too." Shuxianer looked surprised, staring at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes. "You don't like me, you just want to steal Lin Zihao's things. I tell you that I don't belong to anyone." Su Qing threw his head back and burst into laughter. Shu Ferhai warned, "Su Qing, if you dare to touch my sister, I will kill you." Su Qing ignored Shu Ferhai, staring at Shuxianer's beautiful face, and said sincerely, "I apologize for my recklessness. I underestimated you, but I will let you feel my love." Hearing these words, Shuxianer's expression softened. Su Qing looked at the pitiful Li Yuhuan. Li Yuhuan instinctively took a step back out of fear. Su Qing walked up to Li Yuhuan and said, "I just lost control of my temper and hit you. I apologize to you and hope you can forgive me. Of course, I can also be your brother and I will protect you in the future." Li Yuhuan was still afraid of Su Qing in her heart, so she nodded obediently. Su Qing smiled softly and said, "Call me Brother Su." Li Yuhuan nervously called out, "Su, Brother Su." Su Qing patted Li Yuhuan's head and said softly, "Sit down." Hearing this, Li Yuhuan sat down and looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes. She felt relieved when she saw that Su Qing really had no intention of hurting her. When Shuxianer saw Su Qing's 180-degree change, and it was because she listened to her that she became like this, she felt a strange emotion in her heart. Su Qing sat back in his seat and said, "Teacher, let's continue the class." Feng Yang nodded repeatedly, walked back to the podium and started teaching. This class ended and the second class began. A woman with a ponytail, a gorgeous face, a hot body, wheat-colored skin, a black vest on the upper body and dark green trousers on the lower body walked in. Her name was Zhao Yuqing, a teacher at the academy and a powerful earth-level expert. Zhao Yuqing walked in and said with a smile, "Today is the practical class, come with me." After saying that, Zhao Yuqing deliberately glanced at Su Qing, and also heard that a saint-level talent had come to Taiwu Academy. Everyone followed Zhao Yuqing to a huge white building. There were 8 magic arrays that were 100 meters wide. As long as they entered one of them, the magic array would create a martial soul phantom to fight with the real body according to their own strength. This was very useful for the real body and could help them clearly recognize their own shortcomings. A martial soul stone is required to activate the magic circle every time, so not everyone can come here to fight. People from the Earth Level Academy can only come once every 3 days, people from the Human Level Academy can only come once a week, and people from the Spirit Level Academy can only come once a month. Ordinary people are not qualified to enter here at all and can only enter when they have received some rewards. As a member of Qingjie Academy, you can come here once a day. Chapter 32 I Want to Fight 10. Zhao Yuqing looked at Su Qing beside her with her beautiful eyes and said, "This should be your first time here. You can go up and give it a try. The difficulty has been set to the lowest level." Su Qing asked, "What's the lowest difficulty?" Zhao Yuqing explained, "The lowest difficulty is to generate 1 martial soul, and the highest difficulty is to generate 100 martial souls. The best performer this time is Lin Zihao, who can increase his level to 6 martial souls." Su Qing said calmly, "I'm going to fight 10 of them." Zhao Yuqing smiled in surprise and said, "Are you sure? Don't blame me if you make a fool of yourself." Su Qing hummed, walked into a magic circle, and came to the center of the magic circle. Zhao Yuqing raised one hand and a cross appeared on her palm. The magic circle was immediately activated, emitting a grey light as well, and a cold force gathered in the magic circle. 10 people emitting a strong grey aura, with unclear appearance, holding a sword, and carrying a cold human-shaped shadow, appeared in different directions, with Su Qing as the center. Everyone looked at Su Qing in surprise. They didn't have the confidence to choose 10 at the beginning. Looking at Su Qing, everyone became excited, including Zhao Yuqing. Everyone knew that Su Qing had saint-level talent, but no one had ever seen him in action, so they didn't know Su Qing's true strength. 10 figures emitting a strong grey aura rushed towards Su Qing together. In an instant they arrived beside Su Qing. 6 sword spirits appeared in the 4 directions of front, back, left and right, and swung their swords at Su Qing together. 4 sword spirits appeared in the air, holding swords and slashing at Su Qing. The killing move that forces the opponent into a deadly situation from the very beginning. The difficulty of the magic circle is no joke, and each increase in difficulty will make it a level higher. When Lin Zihao came here for the first time, he did not dare to call on 6 martial souls directly, but called on 2, and then increased to 6. Everyone's heart was lifted. Su Qing stood there calmly and moved one foot to the right. Boom! A huge sword force burst out from Su Qing's body, instantly shaking all the sword spirits away. Strands of black sword energy emerged from Su Qing's body, like a magic sword unsheathed. A sword spirit quickly rushed forward, squatted down, held the sword in both hands, and pierced straight into Su Qing's abdomen. Su Qing swiftly grabbed the sword spirit's head and squeezed it. With a bang, the sword spirit turned into countless grey auras and dissipated. The 3 sword spirits leaped up and appeared in the air behind Su Qing, raising their swords and slashing at Su Qing. Su Qing spun his body and swung his sword finger along with his body. A sharp black sword light instantly cut through the bodies of the 3 sword spirits, and the bodies of the 3 sword spirits collapsed into countless grey auras and dissipated. A sword spirit appeared on Su Qing's right and stabbed Su Qing's head with a sword. Su Qing kicked hard from the side of his body, hitting the sword soul in the abdomen. The sword soul was kicked away 6 or 7 meters by a huge force, and its body collapsed into countless grey auras and dissipated. Another sword spirit appeared on the left. Su Qing struck the sword spirit's chest with one palm, and the sword spirit collapsed into a grey aura and dissipated. In just a moment, 6 sword spirits were defeated, and only 4 of the 10 sword spirits were left, and they were also quickly dealt with by Su Qing. Everyone looked at Su Qing in surprise, defeating 10 martial spirits so easily. Yi Yu breathed a sigh of relief. Fortunately, he did not fight with Su Qing yesterday, otherwise the consequences would be dire. Xu Furhai frowned. He never thought Su Qing would be so powerful. Li Yuhuan stared at Su Qing blankly with her beautiful eyes. The man in front of her was much more powerful than her brother Lin. Xu Xianer looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes, and her expression did not change. Zhao Yuqing showed a surprised smile. The saint-level talent was indeed powerful and did not disappoint her. Chapter 33 Shyly calling Brother Su. Su Qing remained calm. The magic circle could only copy his power to create a martial soul. The holy level martial soul in his body could not be copied. These sword souls were too weak for him. Increase the number to 30. Su Qing shouted to Zhao Yuqing outside the magic circle. Everyone gasped and looked at Su Qing in shock. The number had suddenly increased to 30. It was difficult for them to deal with just a few of them. Zhao Yuqing was so surprised that she couldn't help but ask, "Do you really want 30? Su Qing nodded. Zhao Yuqing raised her hand and the number 30 appeared on her palm. The magic circle emitted a strong grey light, and a huge cold force quickly gathered towards the magic circle. Sword spirits holding sharp swords and emitting grey auras appeared at the edge of the magic circle. There were 30 of them, with Su Qing as the center. The aura emanating from the 30 sword spirits was already terrifying. Those standing outside the field could feel it, and their hair stood on end. Su Qing stood in the center of the square formation, stretched out his hand, and countless black sword energies gathered into a pitch-black sword. Swish, swish, swish. The sound of breaking through the air was heard, and sword spirits rushed towards Su Qing one by one. Their speed was even faster than before, and the power they emitted was also stronger than before. The next second, 5 or 6 sword spirits appeared in front of Su Qing. Some came from the front, some from the side, and some from the air. They all waved their swords and slashed at Su Qing. Su Qing had a cold expression. He swung the sword in his hand forward. A terrifying sword force slashed out and instantly submerged 5 or 6 sword spirits. Their bodies collapsed and disappeared. There was still a grey aura left from the previous body collapse, but now all of it disappeared. Some sword spirits attacked from the side. Su Qing turned his head and glanced sideways, then swung another sword from bottom to top. A straight black sword light slashed forward, and the figures of 7 or 8 sword souls were cut in half with one sword, turning into countless grey auras and dissipating. Suddenly a sword spirit appeared in front of him and stabbed Su Qing's heart with a sword. Su Qing jumped lightly, spun his body in the air and kicked the sword spirit far away. The other sword spirits attacked immediately. Su Qing swung out a few more swords and killed these sword spirits. A few minutes later, all 30 sword spirits had disappeared, and Su Qing was the only one standing in the magic circle leisurely. Everyone just felt powerful, more powerful than ordinary people, and their hearts were beating vigorously as they watched the scene in front of them. Their expressions were mixed with excitement and excitement. Yi Yu swallowed in surprise, thinking, this Su Qing is too scary. 30 sword spirits are gone just like that. I'd better try not to provoke him. I hope Brother Lin has the potential to surpass him. He doesn't have this ability. Xu Furhai had a sullen face and admitted that he was not as good as Su Qing. Li Yuhuan's face was filled with excitement. Su Qing was much better than her brother Lin. She couldn't help but admire him. Thinking of Su Qing gently asking her to call him brother, Li Yuhuan blushed and whispered to herself, Brother Su. Xu Xian's beautiful face, which had not changed, now showed a look of surprise. Zhao Yuqing's face was full of smiles. She understood why the dean asked her to take better care of Su Qing. The power of the saint-level talent was beyond imagination. It was a blessing for Taiwu Academy to have such a person. Su Qing shouted, increase it to 60. Another 30. Everyone was shocked and looked at Su Qing with wide eyes. Zhao Yuqing thought of the 60 martial spirits and was afraid that something might happen, so she didn't dare to make a decision. She said, wait here. I'll go ask the dean. Chapter 34. The day will change. 5 or 6 minutes later, Yi Qingxia came in with Zhao Wanqing. Her beautiful eyes looked at Su Qing in the center of the formation. She also did not expect Su Qing to have such an amazing performance. Zhao Yuqing asked, does the dean want to increase it to 60? Yi Qingxia said, yeah. Zhao Yuqing walked forward and raised her hand, and the number 60 appeared on her palm. Boom! A roar was heard, and the magic circle emitted a strong gray light. It actually slowly rotated, generating a huge suction force. Countless energy rushed into the formation frantically. A chilling chill spread, causing the people around to have their hair stand on end and their bodies to tremble slightly. Yi Wanqing released a green light to block the biting coldness. A grey mist had begun to spread in the magic circle, and everyone was looking at the scene in front of them in shock. This was the difficulty of opening the magic circle to level 60. One after another, figures holding swords appeared, with grey aura coming out of their bodies and their eyes emitting faint blue light, as if coming from the light of the underworld. They all stared at Su Qing with a terrifying sense of oppression, their hands slowly clenched around their swords. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. One after another, figures rushed towards Su Qing rapidly, like grey streams of light rushing towards Su Qing at high speed. Su Qing's eyes turned pitch black. He raised his hand and swung out a sword. A huge black crescent slashed forward, and the bodies of the dozen or so sword spirits who rushed forward were cut in half. The sword spirit on the right side had rushed in front of him and stabbed at Su Qing with a sharp sword. Su Qing swung his sword backhandedly and slashed horizontally. Bang, 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 a series of dull sounds were heard. The terrifying sword power knocked away many sword spirits like dust swept away by a broom. 8 or 9 sword spirits behind him leaped into the air, raised their swords high, and slashed down like lightning. Clank, clank, clang. The swords slashed at the open ground, creating a big hole in the ground and sending some gravel flying. Su Qing's figure disappeared, and the next second he appeared in mid-air, swinging the sword in his hand, and an extremely sharp sword arc flashed past, instantly slicing off the heads of the 7 or 8 sword souls. Su Qing landed gracefully like a butterfly. Everyone looked at the scene in astonishment. Those sword spirits were very powerful, but Su Qing's body was even stronger. 60 sword spirits still couldn't hurt Su Qing. Yi Qingxia's eyes narrowed. This was definitely not the power that Su Qing should have. Did he have a martial soul? More than 10 minutes later, Su Qing killed all the sword spirits, with a confident smile on his face, like a lonely and arrogant king on the battlefield. Everyone looked at Su Qing and was impressed by his strength. Yi Yu didn't know what to say. Xu Furhai was silent. Li Yuhuan looked excited. Xu Xiana looked at Su Qing's figure with her beautiful eyes, and recognized Su Qing's strength in her heart. Zhao Yuqing couldn't help but say, this saint-level talent is so strong. Yi Wanqing said, well, but the power he is using now does not belong to him, but to his martial spirit. Zhao Yuqing was surprised, martial spirit. Why didn't I see him use it? Yi Wanqing adjusted her glasses, looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes and chuckled, this guy has a lot of secrets. He is deliberately hiding his martial spirit. Zhao Yuqing didn't understand and asked, what martial soul needs to be hidden? There is no need for a heavenly martial soul, so is it some special martial soul? Yi Wanqing said, maybe a saint-level martial spirit is not necessarily the case. R. Zhao Yuqing cried out in shock. With saint-level talent and saint-level martial spirit, if it were true, the entire Xia country would be shocked when the news spread, and he would definitely become one of the top powerhouses in Xia country. Yi Wanqing rolled her eyes at Zhao Yuqing and said, I was just saying it casually. What's your name? Zhao Yuqing smiled and scratched her head, I'm just too surprised. If it's true, the country of Xia will be in turmoil. Chapter 35 I want 100. Su Qing said, increase it to 100. When the others heard Su Qing's words, they were no longer surprised. Zhao Yuqing looked at Yi Qingxia with her beautiful eyes. 100 was the most difficult level of the magic circle, and she did not have the authority to open it. Only Yi Qingxia, the dean, had the authority to open it. Yi Qingxia looked at Su Qing in the center of the formation with her beautiful eyes and smiled slightly. She took out a piece of grey jade and threw it lightly. This is the key to unlocking the most difficult magic circle. The piece of grey jade turned into a grey stream of light and shot into the magic circle and disappeared. The magic circle immediately emitted a stronger light. The magic circle began to rotate faster and faster, and the suction force it generated became stronger and stronger. Countless energies were injected into the magic circle as if they had found a drain outlet. Those standing around the magic circle felt that the strength in their bodies was being sucked away by this force, and their faces turned ugly. Yi Qingxia said, stay away from it, be careful not to get sucked in. Hearing this, everyone retreated a few meters obediently. Yi Qingxia continued to release a cyan force to protect everyone. Now only she and Zhao Yuqing were able to stand in front. The others retreated behind them. Boom! The grey light emitted by the magic circle formed a huge grey light column that shot towards the roof. An extremely cold aura continued to spread, and the ground began to freeze. The surroundings were even more silent. In the huge grey light column, sword spirits appeared one after another, holding blue-backed swords, with cold blue light in their eyes, and expressions cold without a trace of emotion, and emitting grey aura all over their bodies. Their bodies were no longer phantoms, but real entities. There were 100 sword spirits in number, forming a circle around Su Qing. They stared at Su Qing in the center of the magic circle, as if they were terrifying evil creatures that were enough to scare people to death and fill them with immense fear. Su Qing smiled as he met their gazes, held the sword in front of him, put one hand on the hilt, and injected a huge amount of sword power into it. The pitch-black sword released a black substance that covered the huge magic circle. Wisps of black sword energy emerged from it and quickly drilled into the bodies of the sword spirits like countless insects. The bodies of those sword spirits trembled, and the aura they emitted was changing. The cold aura that was originally emitted dissipated, and was replaced by a dark and evil demonic aura that was even more terrifying than before. The sword spirit's eyes flashed with cold blood, and the sword in his hand turned into a blood sword. If they looked like evil ghosts before, now they looked like murderous demons. Everyone didn't understand what Su Qing was going to do. Yi Qingxia chuckled, revealing a smile that said, as expected, and then said to her son Yi Yu, son, you'd better take note of this rare opportunity. Yi Yu didn't understand what it meant at first, but then he remembered that he was also practicing the Qianwu sword technique, and immediately showed a shocked expression. He knew what Su Qing was doing. These sword spirits transformed into blood-red sword shadows and flew towards Su Qing. Su Qing did not dodge or evade, nor did he seem to be defending himself. Instead, he closed his eyes. Seeing the bloody sword shadow about to hit Su Qing, everyone watching this scene was shocked. However, the crowd did not see the scene of blood splattering. They only saw blood-red sword shadows shooting into the body and disappearing. Apart from cutting Su Qing's clothes, there was no damage caused to Su Qing's body. As the blood-red sword shadows continued to shoot into Su Qing's body, Su Qing's clothes were torn to pieces, and a strong and slender body appeared in front of everyone. The aura emanating from Su Qing was also constantly increasing. Chapter 36, 100 Sword Spirits. The last blood-red sword shadow shot into Su Qing's body. Su Qing suddenly opened his eyes, a flash of sword light disappeared, and a terrifying sword force burst out of his body. Many cracks appeared on the ground, and a storm blew in all directions, making everyone's clothes and hair flutter backwards, looking a little embarrassed. Yi Qingxia couldn't help but laugh excitedly and said, he succeeded. Everyone looked at Yi Qingxia, not understanding what she meant. Yi Yu asked uncertainly, Mom, Did he really succeed? Yi Qingxia nodded. Zhao Yuqing reacted and said in shock, he has mastered the most powerful move of the Taiwu sword art, the 100 sword souls. Everyone understood and showed shocked expressions. As students of Tai Academy, they knew this information. The most powerful move in Taiwu sword art is called 100 style sword soul. It was the world-famous move of the first president of Taiwu. It was rumored that it could release 100 special sword souls. This move was clearly recorded in the Taiwu sword art, but apart from the first president of Taiwu, no one else had mastered this move. Now Su Qing has mastered it and is the second person to learn the 100 styles of sword spirit. Yi Qingxia explained, this formation was originally created by the first dean. In addition to helping students practice, it also helps others cultivate 100 sword spirits. This is why the maximum difficulty is 100 people. Yi Yu said dissatisfiedly, Mom, why didn't you tell me all this? Instead, you told that Su Qing. Hearing this, Yi Qingxia glared at her son and said, you can only defeat 3 or 4. How can I tell you? I didn't tell Su Qing about this either. He figured it out on his own. Su Qing felt the amazing changes in his body and a smile appeared on his face. A blood-red smiling flower appeared on his chest. It was only the size of a coin and looked like a bunch of swords. It was called the 100 Style Sword Soul Seal, and it was the proof of his mastery of the 100 Style Sword Soul. At this time, Su Qing walked out of the magic circle. When the girls saw Su Qing coming, they blushed and turned their heads away because Su Qing was not wearing any clothes. Zhao Yuqing glanced at the elephant under Su Qing with her beautiful eyes, her face flushed, and a hint of excitement appeared in her eyes. Yi Qingxia took a glance and immediately turned her head away, her face flushed with no idea what she was thinking. Li Yuhuan blushed and covered her eyes with her hands, but she couldn't help but spread her fingers to reveal a gap to peek. The fairy Shuziana also blushed and turned her head away. Su Qing asked in confusion, what's wrong? Yi Qingxia folded her hands and rolled her eyes at Su Qing, saying, your clothes are gone. After hearing this, Su Qing realized that she was not wearing any clothes and stood there awkwardly. Liu Tsui took off his coat and stepped forward and said, Master Su, do you mind using my clothes to cover it? Now, Su Qing is far superior to Lin Zihao in terms of talent and ability. Liu Tsui has made up his mind to please Su Qing in the future. As for Lin Zihao, he doesn't want to please him anymore because he knows that Lin Zihao cannot compete with Su Qing at all. Su Qing took the clothes and covered her lower body, saying, thanks. Liu Tsui smiled happily and said, you're welcome. If it were Lin Zihao, he would not thank him at all. He had done a lot for Lin Zihao, but he didn't even thank him. Yi Qingxia said, I didn't expect you to master the 100 sword souls so quickly. If you can join our Yi family, I will choose you to be the next dean. Everyone looked at Su Qing in astonishment. Was he going to become the president of Taiwu College in the future? Su Qing replied, well, I'll consider it. Yi Qingxia looked at her son and said, Yi Yu, you have to learn a lot from Su Qing in the future. Chapter 37 You learn from him. Yi Yu stared at Su Qing. He hated Su Qing very much, but he had to admit Su Qing's talent. It seemed that he had also cultivated 100 types of sword spirits. This is the ultimate pursuit of all those who practice Taiwu sword technique. Yi Qingxia turned her head to Zhao Yuqing and said, you continue to lead them in actual combat training. I have something to talk to Su Qing about. Zhao Yuqing nodded and said with a smile, everyone, you have seen it. In fact, the magic circle is very simple. Today, the number of people in each of you who are actually fighting has increased to 5. As geniuses of the Qinjie Academy, you must not let others look down on you. Everyone was speechless. However, seeing how difficult it was for Su Qing to break through 100, the desire to challenge was aroused in my heart, and I also wanted to see how many I could challenge. Zhao Yuzi led his men towards the magic circle. Shuziana looked at Su Qing again and walked forward. Li Yuhuan walked at the end and said a little embarrassedly, Su, brother, can I really call you like this in the future? Su Qing chuckled and said, of course. Li Yuhuan smiled sweetly and trotted away happily. After everyone left, Yi Qingxia looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes and said, every time I see you, there are unexpected surprises. How great it would be if you were a member of our Yi family. Su Qing teased, why don't I marry into your family? If you marry me, you will become a member of the Yi family. Yi Qingxia gave Su Qing a coquettish look, but was somewhat moved by Su Qing's words. Hey! What kind of martial spirit is hidden in you? Yi Qingxia continued to ask Su Qing. Su Qing looked at the stunningly beautiful woman in front of him and said, "This is my secret, I can't tell you." Yi Qingxia snorted, "What secret? There is no need to hide a heavenly rank martial soul. Is it a special martial soul, or a saint rank martial soul?" With the last sentence, Yi Qingxia stared at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes, wanting to know the answer. Su Qing replied, "This is really my secret and I can't tell anyone, but you can marry me and we can become a family and I can tell you." Yi Qingxia blushed and said, "Don't always try to take advantage of me." At this moment, she was certain in her heart that if Su Qing did not have a special martial soul, then it must be a holy level martial soul. If it was really a holy level martial soul, it would be a huge matter. If it were to be leaked out, it would cause a sensation in the Xia country. Not only her, but also the Lin family would find it difficult to protect Su Qing. Therefore, she did not delve into it any further. Su Qing asked, "Dean, is there anything else?" Yi Qingxia shook her head. At this time, Su Qing approached Yi Qingxia and said with a sly smile, "Why was the dean's face so red just now? Do you want to see it? Or take another look?" As he spoke, Su Qing was about to untie the clothes covering his lower body. Yi Qingxia looked around in panic, stared at Su Qing shyly and said, "What are you doing? Who wants to see it?" Su Qing chuckled a few times and said, "Dean, I'm leaving first." Yi Qingxia nodded, looked at Su Qing's back as he left, thinking that this guy always teased her. Her heart began beating faster and the corners of her mouth raised to reveal a sweet smile. On her son Yi Yu's side, Yi Yu also practiced the Qianwu sword art, but he was no match for the 5 sword spirits and had 7 or 8 injuries on his body. The others were in a similar situation. 5 martial spirits were a little too many for them, and it was not as easy to deal with as they had imagined. Su Qing asked Li Wenyang to find a new set of clothes for her, and she changed into them and prepared to return to the Lin family. At this time, a group of people appeared in front of Su Qing, all wearing black military uniforms. The leader, Zhao Jinzhong, smiled and said, "Master Su, our Jiang family's patriarch is in the coffee shop next door and wants to talk to you." Hearing this, Su Qing nodded. He naturally knew the head of the Jiang family. Chapter 38. You are so beautiful. Following Zhao Jinzhong, I walked into an exquisite coffee shop on the roadside. By the window, there was a girl with long hair draped over her shoulders. She had a stunning face, fair and delicate skin, a mature and perfectly proportioned figure, and was wearing a beige split long skirt, with a hint of majesty. She looked like a top-notch beauty, like a female general, lazily leaning on a white chair and drinking coffee. No man could remain unmoved by such a beautiful woman. He would either want to conquer her madly or kneel down at her feet and become her servant. Jiang Fengling looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes and smiled, "Sit down." Su Qing sat on the chair opposite. The waiter on the side brought a cup of coffee. Su Qing stared at Jiang Fengling's stunning face and said with a smile, "Madam, you are so beautiful." Jiang Fengling raised the corners of her mouth confidently. She was still confident about this. Su Qing asked, "What do you want to talk to me about, madam?" Jiang Fengling said slowly, "Actually, there is nothing wrong. I just heard that there is a new saint in Yunhai and he wants to meet our genius." Su Qing smiled and said, "How do you feel about me?" "I like madam, can madam be my woman?" Jiang Fengling's expression froze. She had never expected Su Qing to be so direct, which completely disrupted her thoughts. After a few seconds, Jiang Fengling couldn't help but smile, thinking in her heart that an inferior person is an inferior person. He can't leave when he sees a beautiful woman. Although he has a saint-level talent, his ideological level is too low. Of course, she would not say these words to Su Qing's face. She smiled and said, "It's not easy to become my man." Su Qing asked, "Can I join the Jiang family?" "Madam, can you marry me?" Such direct words disrupted Jiang Fengling's thoughts. She originally wanted to win over Su Qing and see what kind of person Su Qing was, but Su Qing wanted to join the Jiang family directly and she wanted to marry Su Qing. Jiang Fengling had never expected these words. Su Qing stared at Jiang Fengling's extremely beautiful face with a hint of teasing in his eyes. He knew Jiang Fengling's purpose and intention in looking for him. As the proud and powerful head of the Jiang family, Su Qing had his own way to deal with her. Jiang Fengling laughed and shook her head. It turned out that a person with saint-level talent was such a person. She overestimated saint-level talent. Such a person would not become a strong man in the future and would not pose much threat to their Jiang family. However, it is a legendary holy level talent after all, so it would be best if you can get it. Jiang Fengling said, if you really want to join our Jiang family, you will have endless beautiful women to enjoy. Su Qing stared at Jiang Fengling and said, I don't want other women. I just want you, my lady. I feel like I've fallen in love with you, my lady. Jiang Fengling despised him in her heart. This boy had such a big appetite and was still so superficial. She would never agree to be the woman of such a man, but this boy specifically asked for her, and no other woman would agree. Jiang Fengling changed her approach and said with a charming smile, I can promise you, but I need to see your performance. She is the type who just makes empty promises, with nothing real in it. She relies entirely on words to deceive and mislead you into having beautiful fantasies. Su Qing lay on the chair, picked up a cup of coffee from the table, took a sip and said with a smile, then I have to see how Madam performs. As my woman, come over and give me a kiss now. Jiang Fengling frowned and her eyes turned slightly cold. Su Qing found it funny that he was dealing with her in her own way, and she seemed a little angry. Chapter 39 The Evil Young Master. Su Qing looked at Jiang Fengling's stunning face and asked with a smile, what's wrong, madam? Don't you want to see the performance? Jiang Fengling suppressed her anger and smiled with a hint of coldness, you want me to kiss you right from the start? Isn't that a bit too much? Su Qing laughed twice, and suddenly changed her tone, with my saint-level talent, I will be welcomed wherever I go. I can get everything I want by staying in the Lin family. Madam, why do you think I should choose the Jiang family? Am I asking you to pay too much? Su Qing lay on the chair with his legs crossed, a smile on his face, and looked at Jiang Fengling with cold and contemptuous eyes. His temperament suddenly changed, like an evil young master. Jiang Fengling looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes, secretly surprised in her heart. She was deceived by Su Qing just now. She really thought he was a superficial and brainless lecher. She chuckled and said, well, I underestimated you. Tell me your real purpose. Su Qing smiled and said, my goal is to get you, madam. Jiang Fengling no longer concealed her anger and glared at Su Qing, saying, this is impossible. Su Qing asked, why? Jiang Fengling stared at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes and said coldly, first, our age difference is too big. Second, you are not my type. Third and most importantly, I don't like you at all. Don't think that just because you have saint-level talent, any woman will lick you. Hearing this, Su Qing was not angry at all. Instead, he laughed up to the sky and said, madam, the more you say this, the more I want you. Jiang Fengling sneered, you can give it a try, but you have to be more careful next time. Su Qing looked at Jiang Fengling and said, what if I say I can save your little son? Jiang Fengling was shocked and looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes wide open. She had two sons, the eldest son, Jiang Zishuan, and the youngest son, Jiang Yizhi. Her eldest son is handsome and excellent in all aspects, but her youngest son has been suffering from a strange disease since birth. His body has become increasingly stiff. Now he is completely unable to move and can only stay in the hospital and rely on rare medicines to prolong his life. As a mother, she would not let her son die, and had been seeking various treatments, but to no avail. Watching her son lying on the hospital bed with his life slipping away day by day, she felt extremely painful and distressed, and even wanted to bear the pain on behalf of her son. This matter has been a huge stone weighing on her chest for more than 10 years, sometimes making it hard for her to breathe. Jiang Fengling asked seriously, really? Su Qing smiled and was about to speak when a stunningly beautiful woman in a purple dress, with long hair draped over her shoulders, skin as white as jade and a noble temperament walked in and called out with a smile, wind chime. Jiang Fengling smiled when she saw that it was Lin Baishui. Although Jiang Fengling and Lin Baishui were secretly competing with each other, on the surface the seven families were a whole, so they still had to maintain superficial politeness. Lin Baishui happened to be nearby. When she learned that Jiang Fengling, a strong woman, had approached Su Qing, she was worried that something might happen, so she came here. On the one hand, she also wanted to warn Jiang Fengling that Su Qing was a member of their Lin family and she would not allow anyone to have any ideas about him. Lin Baishui walked up and asked with a smile, what do you want to talk to our Su Qing about? Jiang Fengling replied with a smile, nothing, just chatting casually. At this time, Su Qing interrupted, now that I have finished talking to her, we can go back, Madam Lin. Lin Baishui apologized, sorry. Fengling, let's talk about it another day. Jiang Fengling nodded with a smile. Chapter 40. She is shy. Su Qing and Lin Baixue left. Jiang Fengling looked at the two people leaving with her beautiful eyes. Her expression gradually turned cold, and she couldn't help but wonder if what Su Qing said was true. Could he really save his son? Su Qing sat in the back seat of the car, and Yi Ying was the driver in the front. Lin Baixue also got in the car and sat next to Su Qing. The car started to move. Lin Baixue looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes and couldn't help asking, "What does Jiang Fengling want to see you about?" Su Qing smiled and replied, "What could it be? You just want to win me over." Hearing this, Lin Baixue asked with concern, "How do you answer?" Su Qing turned her head to look at Lin Baixue's stunning face, reached out and held Lin Baixue's fair and delicate hand and said, "I said that you are my favorite. I will never betray you, let alone join the Jiang family. Tell her not to come to me." Lin Baixue blushed, and pulled her hand out in a panic. She glanced at Yi Ying who was driving and said, "I know." She didn't know that Su Qing was a guy who said one thing to one person and another thing to another person, and there was no way he would refuse the Jiang family. Su Qing deliberately moved closer to Lin Baixue and asked, "Madam, are you satisfied with my performance?" Lin Baixue sniffed the scent of the opposite sex coming from Su Qing. Her face turned even redder, her heartbeat quickened as she replied, "Yeah." Yi Ying, who was driving, suddenly came up with a great assist. The car accelerated after passing a turn. Su Qing's body fell to the right, and his lips just happened to kiss Lin Baixue's beautiful cheek. Su Qing was stunned. He didn't expect such a thing to happen. Lin Baixue's face flushed and she pushed Su Qing away angrily. Su Qing immediately apologized, "Sorry, Madam Lin." Lin Baixue ignored Su Qing and turned her head to look out the window with her beautiful eyes. Su Qing didn't say anything and pretended to be guilty, but he was secretly happy in his heart. In this way, he kissed Lin Baixue, the stunning beauty, and the wonderful feeling made Su Qing very happy. Yi Ying glanced at the two silent people, her cheeks slightly reddened. She had already seen every move of the two people in the back seat clearly through the rearview mirror. The assist just now was not intentional on her part. She was trying to avoid a cyclist. She secretly admired Su Qing in her heart. It had only been a short time, but she had teased the noble president into becoming a shy little wife. She had never seen her like this in all the years she had followed Lin Baixue. If someone else had dared to kiss Lin Baixue's face like this just now, not only him but also everyone in his family would have died miserably. Now Lin Baixue just pushed Su Qing away angrily, as if her anger was fake. Lin Baixue looked out the window with her beautiful eyes. Her anger was fake. Her pretty face was blushing and her heart was beating fast. She was not angry when Su Qing accidentally kissed her on the face. She was even a little happy. The reason she pretended to be angry was that she still wanted to save face. Secondly, I feel that Su Qing is going too far and I can't let Su Qing continue like this, otherwise this guy will become more and more unscrupulous. The car drove into the Lin family's house and stopped. Su Qing and Lin Baixue got out of the car together and walked into the Lin family's house. Suddenly, a figure with violent momentum kicked towards the two of them fiercely, as if to burst the air. The situation was very dangerous. Su Qing saw the attacker and pretended to be frightened. He immediately stood in front of Lin Baixue and shouted, "Madam, be careful." Bang! With a dull sound, Su Qing was kicked out, fell to the ground and spit out blood. Lin Baixue looked at the attacker and her face instantly turned pale. She shouted angrily, "Lin Zihao, why did you do this?" Chapter 41, Very Green Tea Behavior. Lin Baixue has already reminded Lin Zihao not to provoke Su Qing, not to provoke Su Qing, not to provoke Su Qing. She had finally resolved the feud between Su Qing and Lin Zihao, and even sacrificed her chastity. Su Qing is now the most important person in the Lin family. But Lin Zihao openly attacked Su Qing, in front of her. How could Lin Baixue not be angry? Lin Zihao was furious. He had originally wanted to wait for Su Qing to find an opportunity for revenge, but when he learned that Su Qing had taken his seat at school and even beat up his sister who admired him, how could Lin Zihao tolerate this? When he saw Su Qing coming in, he launched an attack. He originally wanted to attack Su Qing alone, but Su Qing actually stood in front of Lin Baixue, as if protecting Lin Baixue. He took my seat at school, and Lin Zihao wanted to explain clearly that it was not him who took the initiative to cause trouble for Su Qing, but Su Qing who was too bullying. But when Lin Baixue heard such a childish excuse, she pointed her jade hand outside the door and said coldly, "Get out." Lin Zihao looked at his mother. He didn't expect that she would do this for an outsider. He ran out of the Lin family in anger and grievance. Su Qing on the ground was secretly delighted. He stood in front of Lin Baixue because he saw that the person attacking was Lin Zihao. Otherwise, Lin Zihao would not be able to hurt him. Lin Baixue walked towards this side. Su Qing showed a painful expression. Lin Baixue helped Su Qing up with concern. She was very touched by how Su Qing had protected her the first time she encountered danger. She asked softly, "How are you?" Su Qing said, "It's nothing, you should ask Lin Zihao to come back. I don't want to see you feel bad." Hearing that Su Qing not only protected her from getting injured, but also forgave his son in order to prevent her from feeling sad, Lin Baixue's nose felt sore and her eyes became moist with emotion. At this moment, Su Qing forced out a small mouthful of blood. Lin Baixue was shocked. She didn't expect her son to be so harsh. Su Qing was only at the early stage of the mortal level, while her son was already at the peak of the mortal level. She turned around and shouted, "Call the doctor quickly." Lin Baixue supported Su Qing's body and said apologetically, "I'm sorry, I spoiled my son too much. I will discipline him more in the future and won't let this happen again. Lin Zihao will not have such a good life now." Su Qing continued to be delighted. She pretended to be weak and leaned on Lin Baixue's arms. She smelled the charming body fragrance on Lin Baixue and said, "If I can lie in my wife's arms like this, I am willing to do this for the rest of my life." Lin Baixue blushed. This guy was still trying to take advantage of her now, but she also understood Su Qing's feelings for her. At this moment, Su Qing suddenly looked at Lin Baixue and said, "I'm sorry, madam. I didn't mean to do that in the car just now." Lin Baixue was not angry about Su Qing accidentally kissing her face just now. Seeing Su Qing apologize for it, she blushed and said, "I'm not angry." Su Qing smiled and asked, "Really?" Lin Baixue nodded shyly. A group of doctors in white coats came in. After checking, they found that Su Qing only had minor injuries which were not serious. They applied some ointment on Su Qing and asked him to rest for 2 days before leaving. In the living room, Su Qing rested her head on Lin Baixue's thighs, her eyes fixed on her stunning face. Lin Baixue's cheeks blushed. She had never rested her knees on a man's head, but today, seeing that Su Qing was injured for her, she indulged Su Qing once. Su Qing smiled and said, "Madam, you are so beautiful." Lin Baixue blushed and said, "Don't talk, have a good rest." Lin Qinger walked in from outside the door and looked at the scene in front of her with a surprised expression. Is this still her noble and unfeeling mother? She shouted, "Mom!" Chapter 42 Being targeted. Seeing her daughter coming back, Lin Baixue was too embarrassed to put Su Qingqiu back on the sofa. She stood up and asked with a hint of embarrassment, "Is there something wrong?" Lin Qinger shook his head. Lin Baixue uttered an "oh" and returned to her room as if her affair had been discovered, and she found her cheeks were very hot. Lin Qinger stared at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes and said, "You bullied my brother again." Su Qing sat up from the sofa and said unhappily, "It was your brother who kicked me several meters away for no apparent reason, and now you ask me if I bullied your brother." Lin Qinger didn't expect this to be the reason. "Oh, I'm sorry." Su Qing said, "I am still injured now." Lin Qinger looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes and asked, "What do you want?" Su Qing patted the sofa and said, "Come and sit here." Lin Qinger's face turned slightly red. Thinking of her brother injuring Su Qing, she walked over with some apology and sat next to him. Su Qing lay down and rested her head on Lin Qinger's thighs. Looking at Lin Qinger's beautiful face, she couldn't help but smile. She had just rested her head on her mother, and now it was her turn. Lin Qinger blushed and said, "Don't look at me." Su Qing smiled and said, "When will you be my maid?" Lin Qinger said shyly, "I've already told you, it should be done when no one is home, never when there are people around." Su Qing said, "Kiss me, or let's forget about it." Lin Qinger said angrily, "You wish." Su Qing laughed. Lin Qinger suddenly asked with concern, "There's nothing going on between you and my mother, right?" Su Qing teased, "Why are you jealous?" Lin Qinger said seriously, "I asked you if you have it." Su Qing sat up, looked at the beautiful face of Lin Qinger, the most beautiful girl in Yunhai, and said seriously, "Of course not." Lin Qinger heaved a sigh of relief. She didn't want anything to happen to her family. Su Qing stretched out her hand towards Lin Qinger's face. Lin Qinger waved Su Qing's hand away, her cheeks slightly red as she said, don't try to take advantage of me. Su Qing smiled and said, I'm ashamed of answering your question so seriously. Lin Qinger snorted and smiled, that won't let you take advantage. After saying that, Lin Qinger walked towards her room, leaving Su Qing alone in the living room. Su Qing felt bored and returned to his room to practice. An hour later, Su Qing's cell phone rang. After Su Qing answered the call from the unfamiliar number, a pleasant and happy female voice came from the other end, saying, Thank you, Su Qing. My daughter's illness has been cured. Hearing this, Su Qing recognized it was Yi Huojun, the mother of the future sword emperor. Her daughter is the true master of a saint-level martial spirit. She has immense potential and may even have saint-level talent. Her name as the sword emperor is known throughout the nations. If I can tame her, it will be a great help to me in the future. Su Qing smiled and said, Congratulations. Yi Huojun laughed happily and said, Can you come to the hospital? Su Qing was about to go to the hospital and replied, Yes, I'll go right away. In the ward, Yi Huojun hung up the phone. A man wearing glasses next to her looked at the mature beauty with evil eyes. He was one of the attending doctors. He had originally set his eyes on Yi Huojun, but the cost of Yi Huojun's daughter's medical treatment was too much, otherwise he would have gotten Yi Huojun long ago. He didn't know where Yi Huojun got the 10 million from, and he heard that she was kept by a rich young man, and he couldn't help but feel envious. Yi Huojun felt the gaze and turned his head to ask, Doctor, what's the matter? The doctor shook his head and smiled, It's okay. Yi Huojun was thinking about Su Qing in his mind. This time, thanks to the money he gave, his daughter was able to survive. How should he repay him? Thinking of this, Yi Huojun blushed. The doctor next to her looked at Yi Huojun's shy appearance, his eyes fixed on her mature and attractive body, and the desire that had just been suppressed began to burn again. Chapter 43 The Wronged Sister. The doctor's name was Li Ziyi. He smiled and asked, Which young master is supporting you? Yi Huojun blushed and shook his head. Li Ziyi couldn't help cursing in his heart, as expected, a bitch who can sleep with money. But on the surface, he said kindly, These young masters are very philandering, none of them are good people, they like to play with all kinds of women, and soon he will kick you away if he is not interested in you, and even ask for the money he spent on you back. Yi Huojun thought about Su Qing's appearance and felt that Su Qing was not that kind of person. The key point was that Su Qing gave her 10 million yuan and did not contact her for several days, and it was she who took the initiative to contact Su Qing. Li Ziyi continued, You'd better think about the future as well. Yi Huojun thought Li Ziyi was kind and smiled and replied, Yes, thank you. Li Ziyi smiled and walked forward and said, I have a house in Yunhai, and my monthly salary is 20,000. What do you think of this condition? Yi Huojun understood what Li Ziyi meant and shook his head. Li Ziyi stared at Yi Huojun with anger in his heart. Those leftovers from the young masters looked down on him? Yi Huojun wanted to leave the ward. Li Ziyi grabbed Yi Huojun's arm and cursed, What are you pretending to be, bitch? Yi Huojun struggled and said, If you don't let me go, I will call for help. Li Ziyi threatened with a sneer, Don't forget, your daughter's illness is not completely cured yet, she still needs treatment in our hospital. Hearing this, Yi Huojun hesitated. Li Ziyi let go of Yi Huojun, showing a wicked smile and said, You are just a piece of junk that others have played with, so what if I play with you? Yi Huojun suddenly kicked Li Ziyi and then ran out of the ward. Her daughter's illness has recovered and she can go home to recuperate. She also has the money to go to a better hospital and doesn't need to be threatened by him. Li Ziyi endured the pain and chased after him. If this matter got out, he would be finished. After chasing her out, Li Ziyi saw Yi Huojun running 6 or 7 meters away. There were nurses and patients all around her, so he pointed at Yi Huojun and shouted, Catch her for me. She just tried to seduce me to treat her daughter's illness, and she kicked me when I refused. Hearing this confusing statement, Yi Huojun stopped angrily and pointed at Li Ziyi, saying, It was obviously you who wanted to molest me. Many nurses and patients stopped to look at the two. Several security guards came over. Li Ziyi immediately said, Catch her for me, don't let her get away. Several security guards would definitely listen to the doctor's words and stepped forward to grab Yi Huojun's hand. Yi Huojun struggled angrily, Let me go, you bastards. At this time, a woman with long hair, a very cold face, wearing a pair of glasses, skin as white as snow, tall and mature figure, wearing a tight long-sleeved upper body, a short skirt on the lower body, and a white coat on the outside came over. Her name was Li Qingzhao. She was the doctor who treated Yi Huojun's daughter. The others only played a supporting role. What happened? Li Qingzhao asked coldly. Li Zi looked at Li Qingzhao fearfully, knowing that she was the daughter of the hospital director, and said, "This woman seduced me and kicked me, but I didn't get hurt, so I'll just let it go." Yi Huojun angrily scolded, "I didn't do that, you bastard, you clearly wanted to molest me." Li Qingzhao remembered Yi Huojun, who begged for money to treat her daughter because she had no money. Later, she didn't know where to get the money from. It seemed like she was being kept by someone. She looked down on this kind of woman. If she seduces men, then that is possible. Chapter 44, Strong Appearance. Li Qingzhao thought that Li Zi would not pursue the matter, and she did not want to make a big deal out of it. Bang, bang, bang. A few dull sounds were heard, and several security guards who were holding Yi Huojun were knocked away by a force. Some hit the wall, and some were sent flying several meters away. Everyone was shocked. Yi Huojun also felt strange. At this time, a voice sounded and asked, "Are you okay?" Hearing this familiar voice, he turned his head in surprise and saw a handsome man appear behind him. That man was Su Qing. Yi Huojun happily ran to Su Qing and said with some grievance, "You're here." Li Qingzhao saw that Su Qing was an extraordinary person, and warned him coldly, "This is the hospital owned by the Yunhai Lin family, how dare you cause trouble here?" Lin family. Su Qing chuckled and said, "So what?" Li Qingzhao's face was filled with anger and she sneered, "I have never seen anyone in Yunhai who is not afraid of the Lin family. You wait here, and someone will come to deal with it soon." Su Qing nodded, "Okay, I'll wait." Yi Huojun was a little scared when he heard the word Lin family and said, "Su Qing, forget it, let's just go." The Lin family is the largest family in Yunhai and they can cover the sky with one hand. As an ordinary housewife, Yi Huojun dare not offend them at all. Su Qing asked with a faint smile on his face, "Who bullied you just now?" Yi Huojun lowered his head and shook it. Li Zi stared at Su Qing, knowing that Su Qing was the one who supported Yi Huojun, and that if he offended the Lin family, he might not be able to leave the hospital alive. He couldn't help but sneered, "Don't think that you are great just because you have a few filthy riches. If you dare to offend the Lin family, you will die." Su Qing glanced at Li Zi, then turned to Yi Huojun and asked, "Did he bully you?" Yi Huojun was silent. Su Qing understood and walked towards Li Zi. Yi Huojun was afraid and pulled Su Qing and said, "Su Qing, let's go. We can't afford to offend the Lin family." Su Qing comforted him, "Don't worry, don't be afraid." Seeing Su Qing so confident, Yi Huojun chose to believe Su Qing and let go of her hand. Su Qing continued to walk towards Li Zi. Li Zi took 2 steps back in fear and said, "You dare to do it here? Are you really not afraid of the Lin family?" Li Qingzhao warned again with a stern face. Li Zi is a member of their hospital and she is the daughter of the dean. She cannot watch people in the hospital being beaten. Su Qing flashed in front of Li Zi and kicked him 7 or 8 meters away. Li Zi showed a painful expression, and Su Qing continued to walk towards Li Zi. Li Qingzhao reached out to stop Su Qing. Su Qing glanced at her and pushed her away, then found Li Zi, grabbed his collar and punched him in the face. Li Zi screamed, and Su Qing punched Li Zi on the head a few more times. Li Zi screamed a few more times, with blood flowing from his head and some parts of his head swollen and red. Li Qingzhao glared at Su Qing angrily. It was a pity that she was not an extraordinary person, otherwise she would definitely attack Su Qing. Su Qing threw a few more punches at Li Zi, making him look like a human. Yi Huojun was afraid that something bad would happen and said, "Su Qing, that's enough. Stop hitting me. I'm not angry now." At this time, a group of people came in, and the big man in the lead shouted coldly, "Who dares to cause trouble in the Lin family's territory?" The Lin family's people finally arrived, and they were a group of extraordinary people. Li Qingzhao felt relieved. Li Zi laughed crazily and shouted, "You and your wild man are dead, bitch. You will soon know the consequences of offending the Lin family." The leading man looked at Su Qing and Li Zi, realizing that it was Su Qing who was causing trouble, and walked forward with a cold face. He wanted to see who was so bold as to cause trouble in the Lin family. Chapter 45 He bullies you? Su Qing left Li Zi, stood up, and turned to look at the leader. When the many people who were walking over saw that it was Su Qing, they gasped and their bodies froze in place. Ordinary people might not know Su Qing, but these extraordinary people must know Su Qing. The new young master of the Lin family possessed a saint-level talent and was even more noble than the eldest young master Lin Zihao. Su Qing looked at the leader and asked, "What's your name?" The leader nervously replied, "My name is Ou Qing." Su Qing said calmly, "Break this man's hands and feet and throw him out." "Yes, Mr. Su." Ou Qing answered respectfully and led his men towards Li Ziyi. Everyone was shocked. Why didn't the Lin family deal with the troublemakers? Instead, they treated them respectfully and even obeyed their orders. Li Qingzhao looked stunned. The two men grabbed Li Ziyi's arms. Li Ziyi said in disbelief, "What are you doing? Aren't you supposed to deal with him?" Ou Qing shouted coldly, "Open your dog eyes and see, this is young Master Su of the Lin family, the owner of saint-level talent. You can't blame us if you dare to offend him." Ou Qing struck Li Ziyi's arm with his palm, breaking it with one blow. Li Ziyi let out a shrill scream. Li Qingzhao looked unhappy. She didn't expect Su Qing to be so powerful. Although she was not an extraordinary person, she had heard of Su Qing's name. Yi Wujun looked at Su Qing with her eyes wide open. She had just been worried about offending the Lin family, but she didn't expect that Su Qing was the young master of the Lin family. Because Su Qing was dressed in ordinary clothes, she originally thought that Su Qing was just an ordinary person, and she didn't expect that his identity was so scary. A few more screams were heard, Li Ziyi's hands and feet were broken, and he was dragged out. An old man with grey hair came forward with a group of doctors and said with a smile, "Mr. Su, I'm very sorry. We accidentally offended you. Our entire hospital apologizes to you." He was Li Yang, the director of this hospital. He was shocked when he learned about this and quickly came with a group of doctors to apologize. He had to be afraid of a young master like Su Qing who could decide the life and death of their family. Su Qing said nothing and looked at Li Qingzhao. Li Yang immediately shouted, "Qingzhao, why don't you apologize?" Li Qingming understood the seriousness of the matter, lowered his proud head and said, "I'm sorry, Mr. Su." Su Qing didn't say anything. The scene immediately became eerily quiet, and no one dared to breathe. Yi Wujun stepped forward and pulled Su Qing, saying, "Su Qing saved my daughter, and she didn't bully me. I think this matter will be forgotten." Su Qing glanced at Yi Wujun and smiled, "Well, I'll listen to you." Everyone present breathed a sigh of relief. Su Qing said, "Show me your daughter." Yi Wujun hummed happily. Su Qing looked at the others and said, "It's okay, you all go away." Hearing this, everyone dispersed, fearing that they would accidentally offend Su Qing and lose their life. Li Qingzhao learned that Su Qing was going to see her patient, and she was obliged to stay here, and if anything happened she would have to find her, so Li Qingzhao led the way, and the three of them walked into a ward. Lying on the hospital bed was a woman with an unparalleled beauty. She was pale, slightly thin, weak and drowsy, her breathing was steady. She was slightly younger than Su Qing and was covered with a white sheet. She is the future sword emperor Yi Hongshan. In his previous life, Su Qing had no contact with her and didn't know much information about her. Su Qing asked in a low voice, "Is her illness cured now?" Li Qingzhao replied, "I'll be fine after resting for half a month." Chapter 46 I'm counting on you. Yi Wujun smiled and nodded. The total cost of the treatment was over 5.3 million. I will return the remaining money to you later. Su Qing chuckled and said, "You don't have to pay me back. You can come to me if you have no money." Yi Wujun looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes, blushed and said, "You are so good to me. My previous husbands were not as good to me as you are. I didn't say anything, but you just believed me and taught others a lesson." Su Qing looked at the beautiful woman in front of him and said, "Well, because I know that you have a gentle personality and will definitely not take the initiative to cause trouble. You will also endure some small things. Only when you encounter big things will you feel wronged and angry." Yi Wujun said shyly, "We've only met twice, and you know me so well." Su Qing smiled and nodded. Yi Wujun told Su Qing what had just happened. Li Qingzhao was furious after hearing this. She never thought that Li Ziyi was such a scum. He failed to molest others and turned around to bite back. He deserved such an end. She still believed some of what Li Ziyi said at that time. Fortunately, Su Qing arrived in time and prevented her from making a serious mistake, otherwise the matter would not have been resolved so easily. "I'm sorry, I misunderstood you." Li Qingzhao apologized to Yi Wujun. Yi Wujun smiled and said, "No need, Dr. Li, I know you are a good person. You gave me so much time to collect the money. If it weren't for you, my daughter would have been kicked out of the hospital." Li Qingzhao lowered her head and said nothing. Yi Wujun looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes. Su Qing turned her head and looked at her and asked, "What's wrong?" Yi Wujun said shyly, "I feel like I'm a little in love with you. If I had met you earlier or was younger, I would definitely marry you." Su Qing smiled and said, "Aren't you mine now?" Yi Wujun nodded shyly and said, "Su Qing, I want to introduce my daughter to you. I believe you can make her happy." When I heard that Yi Wujun wanted to introduce the Sword Emperor's daughter to me again, should I agree? Or refuse? No matter what, Yi Hongshan is very likely to possess saint-level talent. Su Qing will not give such an amazing genius to anyone. How is it? Yi Wujun asked. Su Qing said, "I'll consider it." Yi Wujun snorted, "You have so many women, why can't you have one more, my daughter?" "My daughter is not bad looking either." Sword Emperor Yi Hongshan would never have imagined that there would be a day when her mother would force a man to have her. Hearing this, Su Qing thought for a moment and said innocently, "I don't have many women. If you don't count, none of them are mine." Yi Wujun showed a surprised expression. At that time, Su Qing wanted her to be his woman, and she thought Su Qing had countless women. Now she knew that Su Qing was the young master of the Lin family, and there were so many beauties that she couldn't play with them all. Li Qingzhao was also surprised. Su Qing said, "If you don't believe me, I can swear." Yi Wujun said quickly, "No, who asked you to swear? I believe you. Now you can also accept more women. I think Dr. Li is not bad, you can accept him." Li Qingzhao next to him blushed and looked at Su Qing's handsome face with her beautiful eyes. Su Qing didn't know what to say. This was to help her start the harem rhythm. He smiled and asked, "Aren't you jealous?" Yi Wujun blushed and hugged Su Qing's arm. "As long as you are good to me and my daughter, that's all." Su Qing looked at Yi Wujun's beautiful face and smiled slightly. Who wouldn't want to have such a good woman? After chatting for a few more words, Yi Wujun decided to stay to take care of her daughter, so Su Qing and Li Qingzhao left the ward. Li Qingzhao looked at Su Qing walking forward with her beautiful eyes and called out, "Young Master Su." Chapter 47 What movie to make? Su Qing turned her head and looked at Li Qingzhao and asked, "What's the matter?" Li Qingzhao blushed and said embarrassedly, "Can you give me your phone number? I can tell you about Yi Hongshan's condition at any time in the future." In addition to this reason, Li Qingzhao also wanted to get in touch with the legendary Su Shao. Maybe she would need Su Qing's help in the future to expand her network. Su Qing thought about the condition of Jiang Fengling's youngest son. She would probably come to see him in a few days. At that time, she would need the help of a professional doctor. Li Qingzhao felt good and nodded. "What's your cell phone number? I'll call you." When Li Qingzhao heard Su Qing asking for her cell phone number, her heart beat faster. She felt that this Mr. Su was also interested in her, so she told Su Qing her cell phone number. Su Qing took out his cell phone and called, smiling and saying, "See you later." Li Qingzhao nodded. Su Qing left the hospital, and Li Qingzhao returned to the ward. She looked at Yi Wujun, who was sitting beside her with her beautiful eyes, and asked with a hint of shyness, "Sister Yi, can you tell me how you met Su Shao?" Yi Wujun chuckled and told her what happened between him and Su Qing. Li Qingzhao nodded, feeling that Su Qing was quite loyal. The next day, Lin Zihao walked into Qinjie courtyard in a bad mood. Not long after he ran away yesterday, Lin Baishua called him and told him that he must go to the college, otherwise she would not give him pocket money. In the past, he could come and go as he pleased here and did not care about any rules at all. Walk into the classroom. At this time, he found that everyone's attitude had changed. He used to be the most popular person. When he entered the classroom, everyone would gather around him and talk to him enthusiastically. Now Yu came over and called out with a smile, "Brother Lin." Shu Ferhai smiled and called out from his seat, "Zahao." Li Yuan laughed happily and called out, "Brother Lin." His three younger brothers, Yarn Long, Bai Mingji, and Liu Tsui, came over and called out respectfully, "Mr. Lin." Although everyone still greeted him, Lin Zihao could feel that everyone's attitude was much colder. What was the reason? Lin Zihao could only think of Su Qing. This Su Qing, Lin Zihao got angry when he thought about it, and he wished he could cut Su Qing into pieces. Lin Zihao responded and walked to his seat and sat down. Everyone's faces changed immediately because Su Qing said yesterday that this seat would be his from now on. What's wrong? Lin Zihao frowned. Everyone didn't dare to speak and looked away, they just hoped that Su Qing would not come today, otherwise something might happen. Lin Zihao sat in his seat, looking at the fairy-like Shu Xiana beside him. The anger in his heart subsided, and he laughed and called out, Xiana. Shu Xiana nodded slightly and said, Lin Zihao smiled and said, I heard that you are preparing a music album. I will go to support you when it is released. Shu Xiana said, no need. Lin Zihao smiled and continued, I love listening to your singing the most. Can't I support you? Shu Xiana glanced at Lin Zihao and said, if you like it, just buy one. Don't buy hundreds of thousands of them. I don't want to get these swiped later. Lin Zihao nodded with a smile and said, I heard that my aunt came back from filming a movie recently. Shu Xiana nodded. Lin Zihao said expectantly, the movie shot by my aunt will be released soon. I wonder what kind of blockbuster it will be. At this time, a person walked in, and the atmosphere immediately became tense. That person was Su Qing. Chapter 48 Great Humiliation. Shu Xiana's beautiful eyes also looked at Su Qing. Seeing Su Qing coming in, Lin Zihao leaned on the sofa and said coldly, you still dare to come here? Aren't you afraid of being beaten by me? Su Qing smiled and said, get out of my seat now. Yi Yu stood up and looked at Su Qing angrily and said, Su Qing, don't go too far. That place belongs to Brother Lin. There are still seats available. You can find any one you want. Shu Ferhai said, based on first come first served, that place also belongs to Zihao. Apart from the two of them, no one dared to speak. Li Yuan looked a little embarrassed. She also regarded Su Qing as her brother, and didn't know who to help. Su Qing ignored the others and looked at Lin Zihao and said, if you don't get out of here, I'll drag you down. Lin Zihao stood up angrily and said, do you think I'm afraid of you, a bitch? Lin Zihao was seen fusing his martial soul, his body wrapped in a golden light, his eyes turned into golden tiger pupils, a tiger tail appeared behind him, and a powerful aura spread out. Su Qing sneered, and 5 figures appeared around him. They were 5 sword spirits emitting a dark aura, holding sharp swords, and with bloodshot eyes. An even more powerful demonic energy spread out, filling the entire classroom in an instant. Everyone felt their hands and feet go cold as they felt this aura, and were shocked by the power released by Su Qing. Lin Zihao's face turned grim, realizing that Su Qing was using 100 styles of sword spirits. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. This time, without waiting for Lin Zihao to launch an attack, 5 figures with sharp sword energy rushed towards Lin Zihao at a rapid speed. Lin Zihao roared like a tiger, and with his 5 fingers forming claws, he swung and tore a sword spirit into pieces with one claw. But before he could be happy, a sword spirit swung its sword and chopped Lin Zihao on the shoulder. Fortunately, with the protection of his martial spirit, the sword only caused minor injuries, and some blood flowed from his shoulder. An ordinary person would have been killed by this sword. Another sword spirit stabbed towards Lin Zihao with the sword in hand. Lin Zihao struck with all his might, and a powerful and terrifying force pierced through the sword spirit, turning it into countless black sword auras and dissipated. Suddenly, 2 sword spirits appeared in the air, raising their swords as if they were ready to split Mount Hua. Lin Zihao was startled and blocked the attack with his hands emitting golden light. Bang! Lin Zihao was chopped away by a huge sword force, fell to the ground, spit out a small mouthful of blood, and his face turned pale. Su Qing walked towards Lin Zihao, and 10 blood-eyed sword spirits emitting dark sword energy appeared around him, filling the entire classroom with demonic energy, and the temperature seemed to drop below 0. This is the horror of their 100-style sword soul. Yi Yu's face was full of envy, and he vowed in his heart that he would cultivate the 100-style sword soul. Lin Zihao felt a little afraid. He couldn't even beat 5 people, let alone more than 10. Brother Su, please don't hurt Brother Lin. Li Yuan couldn't bear to see Su Qing walking towards Lin Zihao and said, both of them are her brothers, which makes her feel embarrassed. Shu Xiana looked at Su Qing with her beautiful eyes and said, Su Qing, forget it. Hearing this, Su Qing smiled and said, since you two have said so, I will let him go. Li Yuan happily stepped forward and hugged Su Qing's arm and said affectionately, thank you, Brother Su. When Shu Xiana saw Su Qing listening to her, the corners of her mouth slightly raised and a smile appeared. When Lin Zihao saw his beloved woman and sister pleading for him, he felt extremely humiliated and stared at Su Qing as if he wanted to eat her. Su Qing ignored him, walked beside Shuziana and said with a smile, "Shuziana, I don't have a seat. Can you let me sit for a while?" Chapter 49, The One He Loves. Shuziana thought that Lin Zihao was her good friend since childhood, and she didn't want to see Su Qing and Lin Zihao fighting over seats again. Plus, the sofa was big enough for 2 or 3 people to sit on, so she nodded and moved to the side. Su Qing took Li Yuhuan to sit down. Li Yuhuan leaned on Su Qing's shoulder with a red face, and her huge chest pressed against Su Qing's arm. Shuziana felt inexplicably shy, and a blush appeared on her face. To outsiders, Su Qing is like being surrounded by women. Lin Zihao glared at Su Qing angrily, feeling an intense pain in his heart and a feeling of being cheated. The pure and innocent Shuziana actually agreed to let Su Qing sit next to her. Lin Zihao had never dared to think about this, but Su Qing did it easily. The most important thing was that he saw Shuziana blushing and shying. She had never shown such an expression before. Lin Zihao felt his heart was completely broken. Anger, resentment, grievance, jealousy and many other emotions filled his heart, causing Lin Zihao's eyes to turn red uncontrollably and tears to flow out. Lin Zihao ran out of the classroom without saying anything else. Now he didn't want to stay in the classroom for a moment. It was the place where he had suffered great humiliation. He hated Su Qing, Shuziana, and Li Yuhuan. Shu Ferhai felt uncomfortable when he saw his sister sitting with someone he hated. He stood up and left the classroom with a cold face. Seeing that his 2 brothers had left, Yi Yu glared at Su Qing and left as well. Yang Long, Bai Mingji, Liu Tsui and Lin Zihao's 3 younger brothers looked at each other and stayed in their seats obediently, not daring to speak. When Shuziana saw her brother and Lin Zihao leave angrily, she understood something and rolled her eyes at those around her. Su Qing smiled and asked, "What's wrong?" Shuziana said, "How dare you ask? You know what it is." Su Qing laughed twice and said, "I didn't do anything. If they misunderstand me and get angry, what can I do?" Shuziana blushed and said, "No man has ever been able to sit next to me. You are the first one, how can they not misunderstand?" Su Qing smiled and said, "I feel honored." Shuziana blushed and said, "I allow you to sit next to me, and I can also give you a chance to pursue me. You promise me that you will try not to conflict with Lin Zihao and my brother in the future." Su Qing understood that this was a great improvement. Lin Zihao had not been qualified to pursue Shuziana for so long, and she was willing to give him a chance. That was the first step for Su Qing to get her. She smiled and said, "Well, for your sake I will not provoke them." Shuziana nodded softly. Su Qing smiled again and said, "Ziana, I like listening to your songs, too." Hearing Su Qing's address, Shuziana blushed and said, "When the album is finished, I will give you a special copy." Su Qing said happily with a smile, "We must also sign the name of our future big singer." Shuziana blushed and responded happily. Li Yuhuan said with a smile, "Sister Shu, I want one too." Then she blushed and said, "By the way, Sister Shu, if you and Brother Su are in love, do you mind if I am so close to Brother Su? If you mind, I will keep my distance from Brother Su." Shuziana glanced at Li Yuhuan, who was hugging Su Qing's arm tightly, and knew that this girl also fell in love with Su Qing. After seeing Su Qing's incredible performance of mastering their 100 styles of sword soul the day before yesterday, how could that woman not be moved, and she was the same. Shuziana said, "Whatever you want." Li Yuhuan said gratefully, "Thank you, Sister Shu." Chapter 50, Girlfriend Humiliated. In their wine hall, Lin Zihao picked up the wine glass with a grim look on his face and took a big sip of wine, but the alcohol could not numb the pain and depression in his heart. Yi Yu and Shu Ferhai sat nearby with sullen faces, not knowing how to comfort them. If they couldn't beat someone else, they could use the power of the family to retaliate, but Su Qing's status in the Lin family was higher than Lin Zihao's, so how could they retaliate successfully? At that time, they themselves would be severely punished, so this method would not work. Yi Yu picked up a glass of wine and said, "Brother Lin, I'll drink with you. That kid won't be so arrogant for long." As he said that, he also took a big sip. Lin Zihao was in no mood to pay attention to Yi Yu. He picked up the bottle and filled the glass with wine. Then he drank it. After drinking a few glasses in a row, Lin Zihao felt better. If he hadn't felt this bad when he was beaten, he couldn't accept that he was being cheated on. Although Shuziana did not agree to be his girlfriend, Lin Zihao already regarded Shuziana as his woman. Lin Zihao has liked Shuziana since she was a child. But when he thought of the scene of Xu Xiana looking at Su Qing shyly, Lin Zihao's heart ached again. He didn't understand why he lost to that bastard. He had known her for more than 10 years, but he couldn't even beat that bastard by a few days. Xu Furhai sat aside, not knowing what to do. He didn't like Su Qing, but he couldn't ask his sister to do anything, and his sister wouldn't listen to him. If Xu Xiana really became Su Qing's girlfriend, he would definitely try his best to stop it. After drinking a few bottles of wine, Lin Zihao's face turned red and he was drunk. He looked in front of him and saw a woman happily hugging her boyfriend, talking and laughing. They looked very loving and sweet. Lin Zihao stood up from his seat with the bottle of wine. Yi Yu and Xu Furhai looked at Lin Zihao with some confusion, not knowing what Lin Zihao was going to do. Lin Zihao walked towards the two men and smashed a bottle on the man's head. The bottle shattered and the man's head was bleeding, and he let out a painful scream. His girlfriend looked angry and asked, "Why did you hit my boyfriend?" Lin Zihao picked up the woman and walked towards the room. The woman struggled hard. Her boyfriend wanted to stop him but was kicked away by Lin Zihao. She curled up on the ground with pain on her face. Yi Yu and Xu Furhai knew what Lin Zihao was going to do. Xu Furhai frowned. Yi Yu lowered his head and drank, pretending he knew nothing. The man's girlfriend was carried into the room by Lin Zihao, and soon the sound of a woman crying and begging, as well as the sound of a man and a woman making love, were heard. Lin Zihao vented his anger on the woman fiercely. Half an hour later, Lin Zihao put on his clothes and walked out of the room as if nothing had happened. He smiled and said, "Let's go play somewhere else." Yi Yu and Xu Furhai nodded. The woman's boyfriend rushed into the room and saw that his girlfriend's clothes were torn and she was lying on the tea table with a bruised face and a dull expression with tears in her eyes. He couldn't help but run over and hugged his girlfriend with both hands and burst into tears. Several security guards came in and shouted, "Get out of here quickly, you two are not welcome here anymore." The man shouted angrily, "That man raped my girlfriend, and you didn't care and told us to get out. Are you still human?" The security guard sneered, "Don't you see who he is? He is the eldest son of the Lin family. Who dares to offend him? The eldest young master of the Lin family." The man gritted his teeth with hatred on his face. The security guard continued to yell, "Hurry up, we still have to clean up the room for business." The man covered his girlfriend's body with clothes, hugged her and left without saying a word. Several security guards laughed at him from behind.